Good job I didn't get that on camera. Alright, we are live.
I was trying.
So, welcome to 1DM plus 4. I am your DM, Tom, and today we're going to be jumping into our first session of the Descent into Avernus. Everybody hyped?
Hyped.
Yeah.
So what I thought we'd do before we start is, if everybody goes around and introduces who they are. Like I said, I'm Tom. Everybody just says the name and introduces what class they're going to play, character, and then we can start jumping into the campaign finally after these months of planning. So, any volunteers to go first?
Okay, we'll go this way.
Yeah.
Go this way.
I'm Nathan. I'm playing a character called Bauermort Zentetsuken. I am a Dragonborn druid. I'm 15 years old, so I'm watching you
Underage.
Yeah. 7 foot tall.
7 foot at 15.
7 foot.
Fully grown, isn't it?
Yeah,
For a
fully
Dragonborn.
grown, yeah.
Fucking hell.
260 pounds. And I've got
Is
scaly
that,
skin.
what's that in stone?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
Some.
Some
Just a few stone, like over the heavy mark. I basically look like a small dragon that walks on 2 legs.
What kind of?
Pardon?
You're a black dragon.
I'm a black dragon, yeah. I've got like greenish eyes, black scales, and black tendrils. I've got a little picture.
It'd be a bit awkward to see on the camera, but
There we go.
Where's this camera?
sweet. It's not on yet.
That would have been great though.
No, because
What?
it would just show chocolates.
Oh yeah, who's this by the way? Is that yours turning?
Yeah.
Right,
That's me done.
so what was your first name again?
Bauermort.
Bauermort.
Yeah.
Hello Bauermort. Anyway, I'll go next and I'm Jay. I'll be playing a Hexblade Warlock called Taran Blackstone. So as far as I'm concerned, there's not a lot that I know personally in like as the character, so it's going to be quite a very unique experience. I'm, for looks wise, he's not really very distinct. Have we got the camera up by the way? I'll take a picture.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Show
it's,
picture.
That looks like one of them old, like Western wanted.
Yeah,
pictures.
wanting Taran Blackstone.
Yeah.
So as you can see, he's got. This isn't me. I didn't draw this, by the way. I stole this off a friend.
It was me, totally.
You drew it, yeah.
I
Just around the eyes, you see some tattoos depicting the Hell Rider's pendant, which we'll talk about a little bit more later on. But that's basically what bit gruff. Bit tired as well. It's been quite a long few days, few weeks for this chap. But yes, Hexblade Warlock. We'll see how it plays out.
Interesting. Very interesting. So next.
Okay, I'm Niall. I am playing a half-orc barbarian called Tiny. Very ironic name, as he's 7 foot tall, 300 pounds.
What's that in stone?
Just heavier than nothing.
Heavier than me.
I feel like that's going to be like one of the new things in the campaign is. How much is that in stone?
We'll have to get ourselves a converter for that.
Yeah.
Tiny he's a greyish half-orc. He has red tribal tattoos across his body. Red bow orc. He looks very, very intimidating. But really he's just a big friendly giant. Yeah, a bit like Kratos, except he's not as angry. He just likes to help people. He's just there as a big friendly giant, really.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So,
My name is Turner, and I'll be
that's
playing.
not your real name. Sorry.
I am James, and I'll be playing Wizzywig. He's a wild magic sorcerer. He's got what's he wearing? He's got some boots. He looks sort of well travelled.
He's a halfling, yeah?
He's a halfling, yeah. So he's about 3.5 foot tall. He's about 23 years old. He's not been for a health checkup, so not sure how much he weighs.
He weighs 17 kilos.
But he's his friends call him Big Wiz.
Big whiz.
Yeah. So he's in some sort of like worn clothes, looks fairly well travelled. He's got some dark jeans on. He's wearing a hoodie. He's got some nice gloves on. He's got his hood up, and then he's wearing a sort of a Phantom of the Opera style mask.
Yep. Okay. So that's our characters that are going to be playing. So,
Sorry to interrupt. I forgot to mention that I'm an Asimir.
Yes.
Touched by the gods.
Inappropriately.
Tell me where the bad man touched you.
Or the good man, depending on which god it was.
Now, we'll. This is I'm quite excited about that race actually, but I'm sure we'll.
Yeah, of course. Don't give too much away about it.
No.
So, we're going to kick off into Avernus, which kicks off in the city of Baldur's Gate. So, as we previously discussed the shared background, you guys have just had a pretty rough night. We'll figure that out as we go. So, welcome to Baldur's Gate. A veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Shyanthar River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as the Patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbour. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturgard, or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since the first news arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows who or what has claimed Elturel. The Patriarchs pay a mercenary army called the Flaming Fist to protect their interests in Baldur's Gate, and by extension the city itself. The Flaming Fist has gained even more power since their charismatic leader, Ulder Ravengard, claimed the title of Grand Duke a few years ago. Apparently, Ravengard is missing. In his absence, the Flaming Fist has sealed the city gates to staunch the flow of refugees. No one is allowed in or out. After one hell of a night, you had a run-in with Captain Zodge, the current acting leader of the Flaming Fist in Ravengard's absence. He instructed you to meet him at the Smiling Boar Cafe this morning, or there would be consequences. As the morning dawns, you find yourself waking in the rooms of the Blushing Mermaid Inn, the weight of the previous night's events playing on your minds. Just another day in the City of Blood.
Ooh, okay, love it. Love it.
You've just woken up in your rooms.
And
really
these rooms at the Smiling Boar, by the way.
These rooms are at the Blushing Mermaid.
Blushing Mermaid, we are. Right, okay.
Captain Zodge has asked you to meet him at the Smiling Boar Cafe.
Blushing Mermaid, okay.
What is the Blushing Mermaid?
It's the
Blushing Mermaid is the inn that you're staying at, that you stayed at last night.
Okay.
So, really quickly, just off out of character.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Well, I'll talk about that in a sec. Actually, so we've woken up.
Yeah. So you've all woken up in your rooms.
Yeah.
Are any of you together, or are you all in separate rooms? Or?
We all know each other now, though, because
From the last night's events, you two knew each other previously
We
a
did,
little bit.
yeah.
But the rest of you are kind of strangers. So.
I'm in a separate room.
I'm in a separate room. I'm only 15.
We've spooned then.
Yeah. I don't like to be alone, so
we two.
I slept on the floor and he got the bed.
Who was Big Spoon?
No, I
He was on
Sorry. Right. Okay.
It's
Right.
got a comfy bed for
My
once.
bad.
I'm used to that normally, but
So the morning dawns and you slowly come to consciousness.
Okay. You sleep all right, by the way.
better than normal.
Good.
I'm used to sleeping outside in the wilderness, so
You
know.
should have slept on the floor then.
You don't often get a bed, so you know it's nice to have the odd chance.
That's cool.
Should
Should we go and see where the others are?
I think we need to rabble everyone together
What
and get
time
to
is
this
it, by the way?
bore.
Do we know the time?
You don't know the time. It's light out.
So look,
Yeah.
morning
You
light
feel
or
like
midday light?
you had a late night last night, but you feel like you've had a good rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we need to gather everyone up and get to the Smiling Boar because this guy means business. Zodge.
Let me just strap on my sword. Just pull it off the wall. Right, okay, so we go. So we know each other's rooms. So I'll.
Yeah.
Mr. Wizzy.
Hello.
We can't do this.
Yep.
What
are you laughing at?
Nothing. Nothing. Who's the 15-year-old? Right then.
I'm 23, you pervert.
Right then, Wizzy. We need to go. It's light outside. We need to go and find. Let's go and find. Beaumont. Beaumont.
Wow.
Beaumont.
I pronounce it Bowermore, but
Bauer. Jack Bauer.
Yeah, whatever you want to call me.
Bow.
He's
So-
got Bow from now on.
Bow.
It's easy.
Okay, alright.
Tiny doesn't do big words.
That's why it's called Tiny.
Tiny words.
Yeah, just
Tiny
small
words.
So
words.
you've
So-
knocked Bower's
Yeah.
room.
Yes,
Yeah.
we knock on.
I'm already awake.
Oh, he's on the
But let's go.
We have to go.
Brilliant.
Already ready.
Right, so the four of you leave the rooms.
We know where this Smiling Ball Cafe is. We don't have to kind of ask directions at all.
You don't. You make a history check.
Oh, first roll.
11.
11. No, you don't.
We don't know where it is.
You know it's in the lower city, but you've never been. So
In relation to the lowest, where are we on the sort of where we're at now? There's the mermaid.
would you like me to show you?
I'd love you to show
Would
us.
you like me to
we've
show
got a
you?
map.
No, it's alright, mate.
Ooh,
Oh, look at
that. Quality.
Okay, so let me try and find it.
It's even better that we can fucking all see it. It's
I
not
know,
like that.
yeah,
You just don't have to look. Oh, it's brilliant. Wait, so is all the maps? Oh no, it can't be like that. It's just like. So this is the.
Blushing Mermaid is there.
Where's there?
Have you just seen it appear? And
It's just
Yeah.
made on there next to Heapside.
Ah, okay. So we're in the heap side of the lower city.
currently
No,
where
East
you are
Side
at
is
the
the
moment.
best.
No.
Heap sad is the best.
East side is a.
I'll sort that other camera out.
Look at that, the dark circle, the speaks. Look.
No, wait.
What other camera?
Your camera's a little bit off, but it's
No.
fine.
Oh, you're a bit. Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, but it's all right.
We need to go to the Smiling Ball.
Have we got the
So-
4K camera because we're the best? Look.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I need to replace that one really, but it's fine for now.
So with me being a Outlander, I would obviously know who to talk to find anywhere that really in the city as part of my kind of trait as being an Outlander.
You would.
Yeah. Which for me the obvious answer would be let's go and speak to the innkeeper and ask.
Should we do that
Yeah.
in the Blushy Mermaid?
Yeah, we may as well
Okay.
just speak to the innkeeper.
So, you got to go downstairs and see what's going on,
Yeah.
basically.
So is the usual rabble of the tavern in and around, or is it quite empty at the moment, or?
Well, as you descend the stairs into the bar area, you see that the room has been trashed. Tables and chairs are askew and broken. Smashed glass covers the floor, and one of the windows has been broken in. Across the way, you see a large wooden statue of a mermaid with several blackened hands pinned to it with knives. On the floor, you see a burly half-orc sweeping the glass up.
Oh.
I'm gonna approach the half orc and what happened here?
He looks up to you and kind of gets up. He's like, Morgan, this is just a normal night at the Blushing Mermaid.
Normal night. Is this
Not that you're new to town.
Very much so. Only in yesterday.
Yeah, this is very much a normal night around here.
What's with them blackened hands on the mermaid?
He looks up and looks up. He's like, that's the people who couldn't pay.
what? Have you killed them?
You see now, he kind of at his side, he has a short sword always on him.
Okay.
Even though his clothes are kind of tattered, that still looks like quite a nice short sword at his side. He says, didn't kill him, just took a limb for payment.
Surely, though, that's not the best way to receive payment. How do you buy your beer with this hand?
That's not the point. People, I'm awful. People are going to pay unless they want to lose their hands.
I mean, a beer is not worth a hand, is it?
It seems very excessive. It seems like you could just get them to do some dishes or work for a bit to pay off the debt.
It's a matter of principle, really. If I let that person do that, everybody's going to want to do that. Nobody wants to lose a hand.
We paid right.
You paid last night, yes. Yes. It was a weird night, you guys turning up as you did. But paid for your rooms, can't complain.
Well, while you
Should get out of here.
while you clean up here, do you know the location of the Smiling Ball Cafe?
Smiling Boar, yeah, that's not too far away. I'll mark it on your map for you.
Thanks, Oblivion Quest giver.
I've got to find it now. I've got so many things on here.
We're all waiting very.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Smiling boar, smiling boar. Smiling boar.
Smiling boar.
Smiling boar.
It's there.
Where?
Oh, I see it. Oh, it's a bit of a trek away.
Oh, it is.
Where?
It's the other side of the
Oh yeah, I see. It's
The
there.
other side of the lower city,
yeah.
Can you get there through the docks?
but yeah, you can walk through the docks.
Oh, I might be able to get us through the docks quite easily, actually.
Let's not go.
I might know a shortcut through the
Let's not go
docks.
too far to the water.
Not to the water. We're
I'm
only
not,
to the
I'm
water.
not going around water.
No, I know. We'll stick to the path, but I know a quick route through.
And what was your name anyway, good sir?
My name's Ogrinth. Ogrinth Swiller.
Ogrinth Swiller.
Yep, that's right.
Ogrinth Swiller. Can't spell that, but never mind. So Ogrinth, do you mind if we don't return here again for the night?
It's your choice. You paid for one night. You stayed one night.
I'd rather sleep on the street, nice guys.
I'm used to sleeping rough, so.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
You too.
And I wish you all the best. Just out of curiosity, that sword you got there,
Yep.
you not seen some battle now?
I'd seen some action in the tavern, to say the least.
Just in the tavern?
Yep. I mean, points over to the statue.
Well, I think we bid you adieu, my friend.
Yeah.
Of course. Have a good day.
And you?
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
We're heading towards the docks that way through.
Yeah, through the docks is a great idea. I used to work on the docks.
Taryn used to work on the docks. Right,
Sitting on the dock at the. Sorry.
Actually, is there? Can we? I recommend we do. I want to go and see if I can see my old phone at the docks, if you don't mind, as we go through. Don't
Yeah.
have to. We can do this later. But if we're going through that way, we might be a good idea.
If we're travelling through
time have we got to meet the guy?
Oh, soon I think.
He said today, and I'd rather get it done soon as.
Morning. Or we better
Let's
go
go
there
see
soon.
him first.
Yeah, let's go first. Yeah.
okay, so you're leaving the tavern to try and head over to the Smiling Boar, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you step out onto the narrow cobblestone street, you are met with the familiar sight of the chaotic tangle of conjoined slate-roofed buildings with colourful window shutters. The streets are already noisy with the hustle and bustle of the unusual characters of the lower city. A general musk hangs in the air with a faint scent of stale urine. Yummy. Just as a bit of perspective on the map, the entirety of the city is just over like a mile wide if you're looking from wall to wall.
Okay.
So it's not a massive amount of distance that you have to travel. So obviously it'll probably take you
5 minutes, then 10 minutes maybe.
It's probably going to take about 15 minutes, half an hour, depending on when you get stopped and what streets you go down and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, heading over to the thing. Let me just. Ooh.
It's never a good sign when a DM says, ooh.
Roll initiative.
Make new characters.
So you make your way through the bustling city streets. You see several people. You see a lot of people out on the streets. The streets are narrow, and there's a lot of people crammed into a small space. There's several people trying to sell things on street corners. And as you make your way through the different districts over to the Smiling Boar, you manage to do it without any incident. And you come to the Smiling Boar, which is it's a cafe that's on the corner. It's got quite colourful walls that are bright blue. The windows are large with kind of like a veneer pattern in it, and you can see over the front there's like an old school medieval sign that's swaying in the breeze. And on the front of it says Smiling Boar, and underneath there's kind of a picture of a woman with very large breasts with a very precarious position.
Don't see, child. Don't see.
Mummy!
This must be the Smiling Boar. What a strange name. What a strange
Now I know why
picture.
they call it Smiling Boar.
Now do tell me why.
Please do go on. So are you gonna enter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's been any altercations in this area of the town?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
First of the night, the day, the morning.
So, as you very expertly perceive, you can kind of see there's either side of this cafe. There's alleyways going behind into all the different behind the different buildings, and something kind of catches your eye off to the right hand side, coming out of the alleyway. You can kind of see the very stale, dark brown kind of trail of blood that's coming from the alleyway.
Okay.
Other than that, obviously it's a busy city street, so there's a lot of stuff going on, but that's what catches your eye.
Guys, just before we go in, looks like something's happened.
To be fair, with that as well, you can see in one of the windows kind of juts outwards a little bit into kind of like a bay window.
Yeah.
With like a little platform underneath, and you can see sitting in that bay window is Captain Zodge.
So he can see us at this point?
From
Has he
what
seen
you can
us?
tell, he hasn't properly seen you yet, but you don't really know.
Okay.
He's not waving at you or anything.
Before we go in, guys, on the side here, I don't know if you can see this, there's a trail of blood, but it looks old. I think we should just have a look at this. It looks like it's coming from the cafe itself.
Yeah.
Do you think we should just do you want someone just keep eye? Just be careful though, because in the window, Captain Zodge is there. He might be able to see us if we go too far in. What do you
We
think?
should piss him off.
No, we shouldn't. However, I do want to check this blood out. So where does
Okay,
it go?
so from where you are now, where you've approached the doorway, if you went over to look at that alleyway, you would walk past the front window.
What if I crouch down below it?
And you can try.
How about three of us go in and greet him, and then you can come in a minute or so later?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'll just hang at the door for a sec, and when you get his attention, I'll sneak under the door. Under the window.
Deal.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case. There might be something to this. Okay.
So you're going to wait until they've got their attention. Okay, so we'll do that bit first then. As you enter the cafe, you see a vast array of tables set out in a mismatched fashion. Some up on raised platforms, some bar-like booths, some wrought iron in the middle of the room. One thing you do notice is the distinct lack of customers. That and what can only be described as a 6-foot wooden statue of an erect phallus wearing a pirate hat and an eye patch over by the back wall. Behind the counter you see a middle-aged halfling woman darting this way and that as she completes her chores, singing a jaunting tune as she works. Over on a table by the window, looking out into the street, is the familiar face of Captain Zodge. His long black greasy hair hanging loose at his shoulder, and the black leathery eye patch over his left eye. He sits alone, but 6 flaming fist mercenaries stand 3 apiece either side of the table. They cautiously scrutinise you as you enter.
What race was the barmaid, sorry?
The barmaid was a halfling.
And how does the tune go that she was singing?
I'm not too sure. It's kind of an upbeat, jaunty sea shanty.
Please,
Struggling to
Imagine
hear
that.
it, yeah.
Well, they do say it's theatre of the mind, so unfortunately.
Absolute
Only because I can't think of one off the top.
cop out.
So as you enter, the bell rings
Yeah.
on the door, and the barmaid kind of pipes up, and she kind of rushes around the counter to greet you. And she's like, "Hello, how can I help you?"
We're here to see
Hello.
Captain Zodge.
Oh, well, you're in luck. He's over by the corner over there. Do you want any food this morning, or?
Maybe some chips.
Well, we don't really have any chips here. We sell more like breakfast foods.
No, thank you.
Okay.
We're here for business only, unfortunately.
That's lovely, isn't it? If you go and you can see him, he's over there.
Is he in a good mood?
Captain Dodge is he's hard to say really.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah,
Scoot back around the desk.
What's occurring?
So yeah, we'll walk over to the table with Zodge, and I'm looking intimidating still.
So as you walk towards the table, the 6 guards that stand at 3 either side move in, so you can't approach. One of them, kind of a broad-shouldered human, wearing this really awkward kind of guard's hat, helmet, and just sort of goes, "Can I help you?"
We have business here. Zodge asked to meet us.
What's your business? And you hear from behind his back, it's alright, let them through, they're fine. Some of the guards part ways and you can approach the table.
And as we approach, I catch your eye and I signal him that he can go under the window now.
Okay, so we'll pause that and we'll move to this.
Okay.
Make a stealth check with advantage.
That's not bad. 18.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you managed to crawl underneath past without him noticing.
Excellent. So my purpose, I'm crouching under the window and going towards the corner of the building. I'm guessing, keeping an eye out for the trail of the old brown stain of blood. Can I see which way it goes now? This trail, and where it comes from, more importantly.
Well, with that perception check, I will say that you managed to accurately determine the blood is coming from the alleyway, so it looks like something's been dragged out.
Out of the alley.
Yes.
Okay. So if I was to go down the alley, I'd see. Well, I'd presume I'd be going to where the source of this blood would be. Yeah. Or yeah.
I mean, yeah, the blood's coming from down there.
So
if you want to
okay.
have a look, make another perception check.
Yeah, I'm going to go down the alley at this point now then and see if I can see if anything.
Sure. Make a perception check.
All right.
You go, I'm just getting out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
17.
17. Okay. Yeah. So you managed to pick up on the blood trail still. You find that it comes from around the back of this the cafe. It kind of leads towards a very narrow alley that comes to the back door that you assume is to the kitchen.
Okay. Awesome. Right. So if I was, it's okay. So I'll follow it then. In that case.
It ends, at just outside the doorway.
Oh, that ends the doorway.
Yes, but when it ends, there's kind of a big pool,
Oh.
as if something was there and then was dragged.
Can I inspect that pool? How old is it? Does it?
Make a medicine check.
4.
4. It's difficult to determine. You can tell it's not from today.
Not from today.
Yeah.
Oh, bugger. Okay. So it's pooled around the back of the kitchen area, then, near the door.
Near the doorway, yeah, just outside the doorway.
See if I
What
can-
you assume is the kitchen. I mean, the door's got like a little bit of a window in it,
Right.
like barred windows.
Yeah.
You can kind of barely see inside, but what looks to be the kitchen, yeah.
I'm just going to enter, just stealthily, just Splinter Cell style, just to open the door, creep, and just to see if I can peer into it, if there's anyone there, or...
As you try the door, it's locked.
It's locked.
Do you want to use the optical camera? On
Yeah, optical camera, and then I'll deploy a drone. Fine.
Okay. Make a drone check.
Okay, so that's... Is the blood human, by the way, or humanoid?
With that medicine check, you don't know.
And it's been dragged through the alley and into the main street.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Okay. Do I know which direction out of the alley it's gone? Has it gone back the way we've come, or which direction on the street is it in comparison to the map that we're all like?
Well, from what you saw, you saw obviously that the blood was dragged from the back of the thing out into the street, but as it's gotten into the street, you can't tell where it's gone anymore.
All right. Well, I'll with that in mind then, I'll make my way back to the front, and without any stealth. I'm not going to go in stealthy. I'm just going to go past the window and make my way inside.
Okay. Again, so we'll pick up where you left off. You sat down talking to him, or are you going to stand talking to him?
I'm standing because I don't trust chairs, so I don't want to sit down.
I'm going to stand just behind Tiny.
Stand.
Okay. Alright, so Captain Zarge, you can see he's eating this massive breakfast. He's kind of got like sausages, bacon, hash browns, the whole shebang on his plate. And he just keeps eating while he's talking to you, and he's like, "Where's the other one of you?"
Oh! And I walk in.
There was 4 of you last night.
Oh, sorry about this. Sorry,
You know, warlocks, they always are up to something. You know, he'll be here.
Well, I do apologise, Mr. Zodge. Well, you wouldn't believe it, but I've just caught up with my old foreman at the docks. He still hasn't paid me for my last payment of my last wage, and I just had to get him by the throat. It's all right though. I'm here. I'm sorry about that.
he just kind of ignores what you said pretty much. He's like, so, had a bit of a big night last night, didn't we, lads? What's for gentlemen such as yourselves doing with a body of one of the most upper class people in the city?
Who wants to go first?
Well, we were after information, and he wasn't helpful.
So you just go around murdering anybody you don't find very helpful then, is that it?
I was working for him.
Okay, what were you doing?
I was making him a wig.
Okay, so at least that's strange, but unusual, but fair enough.
What
Okay,
you
right,
do
so do
outside?
you want me to catch you back up?
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to just pause the stream for a second while I tell them the backstory they should remember if they don't. Okay, we're back. Nothing happened. So
We knew that was. So yeah, we were. I was led to believe that he was involved in a group that I'm trying to track down. They murdered a dear friend of mine, and I want answers.
I can vouch for this man. The person in question, I knew where he lived. And I couldn't help myself. When I overheard the Brethren of Bane, I overheard that.
So you were looking for the Brethren of Bane, were you?
We were. I was.
Okay.
I can't speak for everyone on that behalf, but I need to just tell you that those aren't good people, my friend, and I am not one to.
Oh, I'm well aware of the Brethren of Bane, and the Dead Free, for that matter.
Who, sorry?
The Dead Free.
The Dead Free.
The Dead Free.
Oh, the Dead Three.
Sorry. The Dead Free. So, you murdered a man who was a cultist. He was doing bad shit. Is that what you're saying to me?
I didn't murder anyone. I was making him a wig.
I was taken prisoner by him.
So what were you doing there with these, with a body in their end?
Well, I heard the commotion, so I went down to see what was happening. And that's when I saw the body.
So you didn't try and stop these guys from killing one of the most important people in the city?
Important or not, sorry to interrupt. They had this man here, this perfectly normal human person, Dragonborn.
So he's looking human, I've seen anything like that before.
Maybe that's why they were after his blood.
He was in some kind of necromantic, what they call rituals. Blood was everywhere. I could not stand for this.
Okay, right. Now,
If he was a good man, then what were we to leave that and to let him do what he needed to do? Not a chance. Not a chance. Also, I'm missing my token, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know.
that's fine, it's in here. Right, so, normally,
Are you okay, by the way, after that?
Yes.
He's fine now. He was not fine.
I know very much about the cultists and the Dead Free. I know what kind of shit they get up to.
Dead free. Is that Godfrey, but dead?
So,
Just come out and stop with that one.
normally, the punishment for murder is hanging. Now, last night I decided I saw an opportunity for people coming across my path. So, I'm doing you a favour by not stringing you up on the gallows. So I think it's time that you repay that favour with another favour. Does that sound reasonable?
How many wigs would you like?
It's not that wigs I'm after, my friend. I've got plenty of hair here, thank you very much.
Have you got something coming in the docks I can help you with?
Let me finish.
Would you like some blood?
Oh yes, please. So, the refugee crisis has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a fucking hole in the ground. Apparently, our Grand Duke, Alder Ravengard, was visiting Elturel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Coincidence? I think not. The Knights of Elturel call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escape the destruction and think we're somehow fucking to blame for Elturel's downfall.
Do they?
Apparently, it's got to the point where we're arresting them on site, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. And for that, I need your help.
Well, there's at least one Hell Rider here that does not think you're to blame.
Who's that then?
I don't
You
like...
Hell Rider.
No.
Make a deception check.
Deception by saying no. Okay.
You did just say there's one Hell Rider here.
It's a fucking natural 20.
20.
Alright, good, because if you were, there'd be trouble.
Trouble just like that happened in Elturel?
Worse.
So you're saying
I
that...
don't really know what happened at Elturel.
But Elturel, but weren't the Hell Riders from Elturel?
Yeah,
So how could they have destroyed their own city?
they didn't.
Oh.
They're causing trouble here now. They're trying to blame us for what happened to their city.
So the
They're
refugees...
causing a riot amongst our city, amongst our good folk, and we ain't done nothing. So, listen, right, we're getting off topic. What I need you to do is about the followers of the Dead Free. They've been paying in my backside now for ages, and we ain't got the people to try and fix it, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
Good. So, the Dead Free are three gods. Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we'd wiped them the fuck out, but apparently not.
Bane, Baal, and
Merkel.
Well, listen, Mr. Sarge. If there's anything I can agree with you on...
Right, just let me finish, alright? Because I'm going to give you the task that I want you to do.
Okay. I was just going to say, I quite like it, honestly.
So, these fuckers have been taking advantage of the current crisis to try and commit murder sprees throughout the fucking city. And as my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have license to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe them out. Eliminate anyone who gets in the fucking way, and don't worry about collateral damage. If you do what I say, I'll see to it you each receive 200 gold pieces in the process. Not a bad deal. Also, you'll get a full pardon for last night's gratitude, in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably fucking more.
I like this guy. Captain Sarge is the man.
Just down the road from Basilisk Gate is Elfsong Tavern, and a spy named Serena hangs out there, gathering rumours for the guild. She owes me a favour. So tell her you work for me, ask her what she knows about the Dead Free, and, for the love of Balduran, be fucking nice. Serena has dangerous friends, and you don't want to fucking mess with them. Trust me, alright? Serena. So, does that sound reasonable to you?
I have a
Seems pretty
question.
fair to me.
Yeah, go for it. Make it quick. I'm eating.
In case you're in any trouble, do we have a little document that says that you told us all this so that we can show it to people?
I'm giving you this. I like your style. I'm giving you these badges that say you work for me.
Ooh, shiny.
These give you the power like the Flaming Fist. But not quite as much, so just be a little bit careful. But like I say, it's better, these guys are fucked off, and we don't really give a shit about collateral damage, so do it your own way.
Thank you.
So we're all deputy sheriffs now, is that what it is?
You agree to it?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's,
Glad that we can come to
That's the way
a
it
civil arrangement.
Yeah.
and he passes you out these very good, like crudely made flaming fist badges that just says like representative of the flaming fist.
Just VIP.
Oh, you haven't made us these badges that we can wear then? No.
No, these are something that obviously the United people who they hire.
You've not made them though, so we can play
Oh,
them.
sorry, I haven't made them. No.
Yes,
I don't-
It's here.
Sorry. Yes.
Let's go.
I have this pen.
So can I just quickly just go back? Tarina, where was she again? Sorry.
She's at the Elfsong Tavern.
Elfsong Tavern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And where is this tavern?
You guys got a map?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll mark it on for you.
Thanks. Oblivion quest giver.
She's a spy that's going to give us the information regarding these people.
So, Elfsong Tavern. He's going to mark on. Where the fuck is it?
And if anybody else needs in the city while we're here, because this would be a good opportunity to ask.
Firstly, you need a wee. Secondly,
So,
you need
he's
a
marked
dog.
on the Basilisk Gate for you. And he's got a mark on Elfsong Tavern as soon as I can find it.
Basilisk Gate is there.
Oh yeah, Basilisk Gate.
Am I missing something?
So
It's
Basilisk
underneath
Gate underneath
Stony
Stony
Eyes. Oh,
Eyes.
yeah.
So what
Where's
was in
Stony-
Basilisk
Alright, I
Gate?
see.
Sorry.
Basilisk Gate is just literally a gate in the wall.
Yeah.
But that's okay. He just said.
Go through there.
He said it's close to the Basilisk Gate.
Oh right, okay.
This Elfsong Tavern place.
Yes.
Okay.
Which apparently I must have forgotten to put in because it's not there.
Oh
We'll
dear.
find it.
Oh, it's there. There you go.
That's nowhere near the gate.
He said it's a few blocks away from the Basilisk Gate.
It's a few blocks away to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, Elfsong Tavern.
Just down the road.
Why did he want to meet us at Smiling Boar? Why couldn't he just meet us at Blushy Mermaids? We would have been closer there then.
He's local.
He just likes that giant phallus in the background.
Maybe he does.
Yeah, it's
So-
like patch like him, so.
Is that agreeable to you lot?
Wait,
Yes.
is the phallus a depiction of Zodge? Is it symbolic to Zodge?
I'm starting to think so.
So you're asking the DM or you're asking
That's
us?
the DM.
You don't know.
I'm starting to think he's just a massive dick.
Okay, I'm desperate for a wee, by the way. I'm going to have to go for a wee while you just.
Yeah, we'll just do
Well,
it.
we've got
While
nothing
we,
else to
while we come up with a. In fairness,
Have we got anything else about Zodge? Because I haven't.
Mr. Zodge, where can I find some equipment around here?
I mean, there's plenty of fucking places. It's the best place. What kind of equipment are you looking for?
Some armament, some armour.
That's the other side of the lower city in Sea Tower. There's the best armor smiths and weaponsmiths around there.
Would I know where that is on the east side?
I mean, you've got a map.
Can you just tell us, Mr. Zodge, can you just point it on the map for us where it would be? I don't want to be wandering the streets forever.
Well, Sea Tower's on there.
Oh, is it?
Will Sea Tower also be where we would get our bottom left? Would Sea Tower also be where we get our general goods, like if we wanted potions, rations?
There's plenty of places around. Just
Yeah.
have a look, ask the locals,
Okay.
try and find out.
Okay, equipment in Sea Tower.
Now, if that's enough, I need to get back to my fucking breakfast. You need to get to your fucking jobs.
I couldn't agree more.
Okay. Enjoy your breakfast.
Yeah, I will, thanks. Just gets back.
Goodbye.
So we're going to go for a quick be right back. Will you go for a pee?
No, just a quick wee. I don't need a.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be right back. Okay. So you basically want somewhere where you can buy weapons, somewhere you can buy. Did you not do the weapons before we started? Because that's one thing I said before we started was that you could take it off your gold.
Because I got my scale now.
Yes, everything's done. I just you said to just go to the place and do it though.
Oh no, that's what I said after that. I changed my mind and said we can take it. You've already done it. I said it when we had my pre-session. Oh, I didn't. But that's fine.
So you can do it during all this.
Yeah, you can do it as we go. It's what is it you're buying?
Scale mail.
Okay. But what you want general goods for somebody?
And general
I was
goods as
questioning
well.
where we can get it, but I don't need any right now. I've not really got any cash to spend on general goods right now.
Okay.
You might just see in the meantime if I can find a list, because I like to look at random shit.
I was just going to open up the list here.
Sweet.
Oh right, okay. Yeah.
Alright, well yeah, so I could do with general goods, and I'm guessing we can just agree that I've bought my scale mail then.
Yeah, it just saves you going to the other side of the city, doesn't it?
Scale
Fair
mail
enough then. Yeah, so
is
it's
50 gold.
50.
It's 14 plus dex.
So what's the what was the denominations again?
It'll be 5 greens, won't it? Because they're the platinums.
Yeah.
So
They're platinums,
they're
they're
10
gold.
gold essentially.
That's 10. Okay, and what was it? 50.
Fifty. Yeah.
What are platinums?
The greens.
So
Thank
you've
you,
got-
Mr. Banker.
You got 14 plus Dex modifier to the maximum of 2,
80.
but you get disadvantage on
That should
stealth
be 8
now.
then.
So I'm on 16.
Good job you didn't do it before.
Oh, is each one of them 10?
Yeah, they're platinum.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So 16 now.
You don't need weapons, do you?
No.
Okay.
So general goods.
So you're looking for general goods. Just give me one moment. While
Is he mates with Captain Zodge?
Hey, I like that.
Disadvantage on stealth. Going for a quick wee. Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, I need to catch back in what it was.
So Captain Zodge said that you should try the Sorceress Sundries, which isn't far from where you are.
That's what
You wanted to ask something
Yeah.
of
Fine.
Zodge or of?
I really can't remember.
Okay.
I don't think it was of Zodge.
Yeah.
But I can't remember anything beyond that.
No worries.
Did you buy your grapple hook?
Oh, what?
Your grapple hook?
No. I'm hoping I'm going to find a magically infused grappling hook.
Or is it
Just
just
start
target?
breaking the fourth wall.
We'll see.
Oh, shit!
I might buy a grappling hook shop.
A grappling up the shop and just like spend your days selling.
Just swinging from the rafters.
I wouldn't give someone a grappling hook for money. I'd keep them all for me.
Hey,
What was I going to say?
Foobs, how you doing, mate?
Oh.
And hey, Stina, I guess you're not here anymore, but if you are, hey. You're, so he told you to go to Sorceress Sundries. Did you ask a question then about?
No, what I was going to ask, but it was like a completely outside of this question, but if now's an okay time for it. Is there any potential for the screen to be angled slightly? Just because I pretty much can't see it from this angle, so I have to like proper lean over. So
Not
if-
really, just
yeah.
because of the camera. Because
Okay.
the camera's straight pointing at them.
Yeah.
Is it a problem?
I can lean over when I want to see the map, so it's not a problem. It's just nice to be able to like. I find it easy to remember the map if I can just see it generally, if you know what I mean.
We have to spray a little bit.
There you go.
Sweet, that's perfect.
It's not got any of the landmarks on it though.
That's
So.
perfect.
That is actually really good.
Merry Christmas.
Where'd you get that from?
Oh, no.
Then print it off and put it on the card for me.
Could have made it
Do
bigger.
we want to follow? Do we want to try and pick up this blood trail that you, or do something to do with that blood trail?
Yes.
Yes, you asked him about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so
Okay.
you're currently still in the Smiling Boar.
So if we need
And,
to twice,
you feel that your bellies are rumbling a little bit because you're not eating yet this morning.
Oh, that's a good point. We haven't. Yeah.
Can I go back over to Captain Zodge then? I'm going to say, Mr. Zodge, as we're
What do you want now?
deputies for you, I was thinking we're going to be expending a lot of energy. How about breakfast on the house?
Nah, I just let you off a fucking murder. No, you should be buying me breakfast. Get the fuck
On
out
the
of
house?
here. Get the fuck out of my face.
We'll pay for our breakfast. We'll pay.
Yeah.
We'll pay for our breakfast. Just quickly though.
Yes, I think we should go somewhere else for breakfast.
Yeah, I think somebody may have upset Zodge
Yeah.
a little bit.
Talking of upsetting Zodge.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Zodge,
I thought I told you, just fuck off.
we're going. We are going. However, there's one thing
I've
that's just
left
been
now,
eating
I've
away
left.
at my
I've
mind.
gone.
Are you gone? Have you?
I've gone, I'm terrified.
There's something that's eating away at me. Now, I might be wrong, but as far as I can tell, there's a big pile of blood, a little bit old, can't tell how old, outside the back of this.
Yeah, that's not surprising. There's a lot of bodies been turning up around here. We know about them.
Bodies that have been turning up.
Yeah.
Turn up how? Dave?
I mean, just go and ask Jennifer about it. He points at the barmaid. Well, what would you call it? She's working in the cafe? Waitress?
Yeah.
Owner?
So you know nothing about this then, no?
I know lots about it, but I'm trying to be fucking breakfast. Go and speak to her.
He's not very helpful, is he? This Zodge.
I really like
You've
it.
got other jobs to do, so I won't worry about that. I'd concentrate on the task I've given you.
Right, okay.
I think if we're going to have breakfast from here, we should have breakfast on the go, because I don't think he wants us around anymore.
Maybe we order breakfast and ask the waitress about it while she serves us the breakfast.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's quite a big place. I mean,
Is it? We find a booth somewhere else.
there's plenty of booze on the other side of the cafe, so.
We'll sit in there.
Yes, I'm going to have a full English.
I'll wave Wizzy back in to the.
A full English.
Oh, no,
You tell the captain's on.
I know. I'm going to go sit down.
I don't want to give him my money.
So you go
I'll
in.
just-
You're just gonna go and take a seat.
I'm going to take a little booth, yeah. And say to these, I'm going to have a breakfast like Sarge.
Okay.
So she kind of, the halfling comes back over and she's like, "Have you decided to stay then, have you?
Yes.
Would you like a menu?"
Yes, please. Yes, that'd be great.
So she
Oh,
passes
she's
out
got a menu.
4 menus.
I'm not.
Oh, yes! Benny's dick!
Benny's dick!
Wizzy's not here anymore. He walked out.
Have you walked out of the thing?
Yeah.
completely?
Yeah, I don't want to give him any more money.
Is anybody gonna go and get him, or?
I
you
said
just
I'd wave
sit
him
there?
back in, but he doesn't want to come back in.
So you're just
Look.
awkwardly waiting outside.
I'm just sort of having a look around the area, so I'm not straying as such. I'm just sort of having.
Sausage
Okay.
pies,
Yeah.
sausages from all over the city.
Alright, so the
Absolutely.
3 of you sat down and, do you need a minute to look at the menu, or shall I come back?
I'm ready to order, actually. If you don't mind.
Okay, she pulls out a little pad, a little pencil. What can I get you?
The Bat Lovers, please.
Oh, Bat Lovers, great
the
choice.
the wet dream,
Very
of
nice
course.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
And also, just a side of, can you tell me about the murder that happened behind his house?
I can't see that on the. Oh, that was very clever, wasn't it? Could you let me get the orders to the chef first, and I'll come and speak to you about it. How about that?
Yes.
Is she going to?
Okay, so I check.
It's not good. It's a 4.
You're not sure. She seems genuine.
Okay.
So what can I get you?
I'm a big guy with big appetite, so I think I'll have an absolute orgy, please.
You're going for the absolute orgy. That's my favourite. That one. She writes it down. How about you?
I'd like the walk of shame, please.
Walk of shame. Oh, that's also a favourite among the regulars around here. And she writes it, goes back and shouts. You can hear her shouting it to the chef, like in the kitchen. And she kind of scoots back over the table. She's like, "So, you wanted to hear about the murders? Yeah, it's a terrible business case. Several over the past few months, several bodies have appeared in the alleyway behind the cafe. So they have. I no idea how or where they come from. There's been a bit of a stir about my cafe though. The upper class don't really like it because of the smut, you see.
What smut?
What?
I don't think that.
She kind of points over to the giant penis statue.
Is that his name, Smut?
I've never really given him a name, but I quite like that one.
Okay, so this establishment, my dear.
Yes.
Are you even bothered that the upper class aren't here?
Oh no, I don't give a shit.
Good. Good. That's a good way to look at things.
It's all a bit of a laugh, isn't it?
Yes, it is. However, murders is not a laughing matter.
Well, the locals, you see, they become kind of the murders have kind of become a bit of a legend around here. So they have they calling it the work of a serial killer. They call him Sickle Man.
Sickle Man.
That's what they call him because the bodies, you see, they have curved wounds along the wrists, and they have the hearts have been pierced, and all the blood have mostly been drained. So it has.
Do these, when you say blood has been nearly drained, in what? Do you think in a form of magical sense, or literally just been slit in the wrists?
I wouldn't know that much about that.
What
But
happened to you, Bear?
Did it look like these scars? These wounds?
she kind of grabs you by the wrist and "Oh, scaly one, aren't you?" Yeah, that looks similar, to say the least. Have you haven't got one on your chest as well, have you?
I don't know. Have a look.
She kind of starts awkwardly rubbing your chest. Oh, very nice, but I can't feel no wounds.
Just wait till she wants to check out other things. He's only 17, you know.
Do you have any wounds on you I can feel?
Oh, maybe later you can have a look.
He's 15!
No, I'm not. I'm 21.
Oh, God's sake.
That's fully grown for his kind.
If you know what I mean.
Okay, well,
Okay, that was weird.
What happens with the bodies once they turn up? Who removes them?
The flaming fist, take them away.
What?
The flaming fist.
Do you know where they take them? What do you do with them?
I'd assume to the the Shrine of Suffering or one of the local cemeteries. I think the old Candle Hallow used to do it before they shut the gates down. But,
Candle Hallow?
yeah, he's got a funeral arrangements place, so he has.
Do you know much of the Redlocks?
Redlocks, I know the name. They're one of the fancy families that don't like us that much.
Because that's who kidnapped me, imprisoned me, and
Oh,
took my
interesting.
blood.
Might be worth telling that over to the captain over there.
I think he's had a filthy
He knows.
day.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough.
We will capture these people.
So around this time, you hear a shout of "Ready!" from the kitchen. So she kind of scutters off and comes back with a plate of your food and passes them out. And we pause that there while we go to. I was going to call it Charlesburg then.
Why would you do that?
Probably because it's your old character. So, Wizzy, you've just left after the encounter with Captain Zodge.
Yeah, so I am hungry, so yeah, I just want to look around for like a little sandwich
Okay,
shop.
so let me have a look where.
Yeah.
The so there's on the city streets around you there are sellers. There's people trying to sit like with tables and wares and things. It's kind of all very cramped. The streets are in this area, but there are a couple of sellers. Some of them have got like trays of meats on like grills. So you could always visit one of them if you.
Yeah, I'll go over and I'll have a look at what like the general people are selling as well.
Yeah, sure. There's a flower seller just across the way, but as you look at it, you kind of see the flowers aren't the best quality.
They're dead, aren't they?
A little bit. There's a fruit stall. There's a few. Look at this guy who's just selling small little gems, but kind of very minuscule. Some on like bracelets. Some are on like necklaces. There's a guy who's selling like animals that have been stuffed, like taxidermed animals, but again, not the best looking things in the world.
Okay. I'll take a look at the fruit store. I'll go over to the fruit store and pick up some things.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk over to the fruit stall and there's a halfling woman there again. She's selling it. She's kind of got long braided hair that's pulled back into a big ponytail. It's kind of very ginger.
Yeah.
She's kind of rotund a little bit. She's a bit pudgy.
Okay.
And she's like, "Morning. What can I get you?" She's very gruff.
Hi, my name's Wizzy. I'd like some fruit.
That's a weird name. All right.
It's my name.
She points over to the stand. You can see like some of it's all kind of starting to rot. It's looking a bit stale. There's flies flying around. Whoa! Take your pick.
Oh, did I say fruit? I meant meat. Goodbye.
I think you want the stand over there.
You're right. I got confused.
Okay. So you're gonna go to the meat place instead?
Yeah, check out the new place.
Okay. So at the meat place there is a half elf guy who's looking very poor. His clothes are kind of tatty and ragged. Tatty. You can see he's got like this barbecue grill. It's quite big. He's got slabs of unidentified meat on it.
Before I go up to it, does it look like the meat's going to be a bit nicer than that fruit? To put it
Make a perception check.
I haven't got a character sheet on my phone. I forgot to bring it. 9.
9. It looks a little bit better. It doesn't look the best. It looks quite dry. Looks like it might have been out for a bit, but it's serviceable.
I'll take it. I'll go over to it.
Right. Hello. Can I
Hello.
get you something off the grill?
Yes, I'd like your finest piece of meat, please.
Finest. Oh well. He kind of just looks over and just grabs the first one. He's like, "Got this one?"
Does it look like the best of the lot to me?
With a perception check, they kind of all look much of a muchness. So.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. That's 2 silver, please.
Lovely. Here you go.
He kind of just shoves the big chunk of meat into your hands and takes your silver. Nice to do business with you. Have a good day now.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And then yeah, I'll just sit and eat my meat.
Okay.
And
I was just saying you need to.
I'm going to denominate this a few times down now.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
one of those 10.
And we all need to do that.
We all need to do it.
Yeah, you probably could do with like one gold's worth of change or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one of those into 10 of these.
The red one's copper.
Silver.
The red one's a silver. Okay.
I didn't mean to print a sheet off that said it all, but
How much did it cost me?
2 silver.
2 silver.
Yeah,
Cool.
change that as well for us.
Cool. That's... Do you want any? Do you want me to change one of these for some silver as well?
Yeah, I need some silver.
Cool.
Just give us 2 silver though, because I've spent 8.
So just
yeah,
for the sake of
okay.
keeping it going, that's kind of brought you back up to the same timeline. Are you guys finished in? You're munching your food.
Yeah.
You all feel relatively full.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, very full.
Very full.
Very
of
full.
that wet dream.
Yeah.
There's 9 there, then I'll change this one for silver now. How much is yours costing silver?
Mine was.
I probably should change the screen.
2 silver.
Have
Have you taken the 2 off it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Mr. Accountant.
Yours?
5 silver mine was.
Got that food again.
There's 9 gold.
9 gold.
Excellent.
5 silver.
Thank you, sir.
so you finished your food.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are we heading to this the Elfsong
Tavern, yes, it's
Yeah.
in Torino, yeah.
Want to see her?
So as you have you taken your money off for the food as well?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So as you get up to go, she kind of just scurries over to you quickly before you leave. And she says, "Just one thing before you go. If you do manage to catch the sickle man, as they're calling him, I'll give you 200 gold for it."
You will?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
He's been causing me some trouble. He has. I mean, look, this used to be a bustling cafe.
200
Look at
gold
the
each.
place. I can only really afford 200 gold between you, unfortunately.
That's fine. I didn't.
That's fine.
Yeah. Well,
We like to help people, so.
That's very
And,
kind of you. So it is.
What was your name again?
My name is Gentha. Gentha all in a much.
Jennifer. All in my mouth. All in my what?
All in a much.
All in a much.
All in your mouth later if you want to meet me.
Yes. What time?
So let's finish up here around 6 o'clock.
Cool.
oh
I'll
my
bring the
God.
stickle man with me.
Is that what you call him?
Yes.
Looking forward to it now, I am.
And as I leave, I just look at the giant cat at the back of the room, and I'm like,
She just
looking
gives
at
you
her.
a cheeky wink as you go.
That's a bit small, that one.
I feel slightly uncomfortable in this room.
I know, yeah.
I'm leaving.
We're heading out.
Okay, so
Not my design, by the way, in the book.
okay,
A little bit to my design, but
sure.
menu
So
was my creation.
yeah, it was good.
Menu
So we're heading towards the Elfsong Tavern then.
Do you need?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
wait, one thing I said whilst you were peeing, Jay. The Zodge said the place you should try for general supplies is Sorceress Sundries.
Sorceress Sundries.
Is that important enough for me to write down?
They are basically
It's a
like
place,
magical
it-
naan breads.
Magical.
Right.
Magical naan breads.
Magical
Magical
naan.
naan breads.
I can do the magical
I
naan.
can as well. Sorceress Sundries.
So I want to play this like a video game. Just knock door to door now, asking for quests. Every door in the whole city.
I mean, you can. It'll be a long session.
So whereabouts is the Sundries then?
Okay, again, I'll say that you put it on the map for you.
I was going to, yeah, like we can ask him if you want. I don't know.
I don't want to ask him again.
Uh,
I'd ask Yennefer to go to there. We've been watching Witcher.
Yennefer.
it's there.
I just finished that the other day.
Oh fuck.
Alright.
So it's not too far out
It's
of the
not
way.
too
really.
far away from the Blushing Mermaid, but it's on the other side of the city. It's where you are now.
Right, well let's head there
Got
through the
right.
Steaks.
We've got to head down that way anyway, haven't we? See the Elfsong.
What are we doing walking through the steaks?
Go through the Steaks, past the docks,
Yeah.
and then Jenny used to work on the docks.
Yeah.
Steeps, not
The
steeps.
Steaks.
Yeah, the steaks.
Steaks. That's
I
what
wonder what you're on about. I was like, where's the steaks?
It's not on my map.
What we said, were you not listening?
Sorry.
It's the steaks. Sorry.
and
So
then
go through the steaks.
through the Steaks, and then up to Sundries, I think. Get some.
Just some,
Uh,
get some naan breads.
Get some Sundries.
Get some naan breads
samosas
and some little chapatas.
Chipatas.
and. Oh, I'm hungry now.
Unless he's already got some menu on the screen.
Oh,
Nice.
menu for what he's got in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Trying to order a fucking order from the Indian.
An orgy.
I really want to ring him up now. Can I have an absolute orgy, please, mate?
What's the safe word? Madras.
Mad ass.
Where is the right one? Sorry, I've got too many things and notes here. Nope.
So go through this for me again, sir. This is gold.
That's gold.
This is
Silver.
and this is platinum.
Yeah.
So 30.
I've stacked mine in their order.
Is everybody happy with the... up on sheets?
I feel really bad for
Yeah.
cash yet.
I think that's why I'm doing going like this one.
Okay, so...
Can I go roll with
So as you're making your way across to Sorcerer's Sundridge, right?
Yeah.
So you take the time, you walk across the city. As you go and you walk past the docks on your way, an older human guy dressed all in black, he's looking like a poor man who's trying to dress smart but doesn't really have the clothes for it. So it's like a kind of very tattered suit, there's a bit of a rip in his tie,
So it's like he's
his
nicked the
shirt's a
suit.
bit ruffled, yeah, a little bit, but he's worn it too many times and washed it too many times. He comes up to you, he's like, wait, so, have you guys ever thought about undeath insurance?
No, please tell us more.
So, right, what happens if you die, you come back to life, and you start terrorising your loved ones? Ever thought about that? Happens, happens a lot round here.
Does it?
Who did it
Yeah,
happen
does
to
it?
last?
Oh, yeah, it does. You new to the city?
Yeah.
Oh, it happens all the time.
Who
No,
did
just-
it happen to last?
It was John Sparrowman.
Oh.
It was terrible crisis, terrible.
Of the Baldur's
He ended
Gate
up
Sparrowmans?
eating his children. Disgusting. Now, if you've got undeath insurance with us, we'll make sure that you don't do anything bad after your death.
How?
Death.
Well,
Oh,
we
death.
I work at Candle Hallow's funeral arrangements, and we make sure we isolate you from the populace. For just 2 gold now from each of you, we'll make sure no troubles. What do you reckon?
Well, that's expensive.
The safety of your family, there's no price on that.
I don't have any
You
family.
put a price on it though.
Safety of your friends then. Clearly you're in the company with some very good friends.
I'm telling you now, this guy is not for real.
No.
What are you saying, mate? Sorry?
Just the price is a bit too much. This guy's.
I go for
Yeah, it is.
1 gold, 8 silver. Final offer.
No.
Best we can do is 2 silver.
No, it's too cheap. We're worth more than that, much more than that.
When you say
So
we,
is your suit.
We not!
when you say we, who are the others?
Everybody who works at Candle Hallow's funeral arrangement.
Candle Hallow's funeral arrangement. Where's
What?
that on the map?
Have you got that?
On that? Yes, here.
Okay. Hang on.
I'm just thinking I would like to investigate further into the funeral
Yes.
arrangements.
Yes.
And if paying it means we get to go and at least have a look at it.
Not paid, we're just saying let's come and have a look and meet
Yeah.
the funeral part.
Because business must be good recently with the bodies. Because she did say that she did mention the funeral arrangements.
The same one.
Yeah, she mentioned it was the funeral
gonna have to
arrangements
find it
to,
on this
to
fucking
take away
list.
the bodies.
Eventually it'll
Where is it
bounce off.
roughly?
Yeah.
Does it leave the list once you've clicked it?
No.
Oh.
Nightmare.
I got for when I loaded D6s, I got loads of like casino standard like 6-sided dice. So I wanted them to be all the same.
Yeah.
So I got like a load of used craps dice.
So this was ace because I was trying to get a set,
Yeah.
a set with all these in it, these 4 in it, which was
Cool.
ace. Because I do 2d6
There.
anyway. When I crit, I get do all 4.
Right, it's there.
Oh,
yeah.
I've got it.
Where is it?
Just up by the Basilisk Gate it is.
Before we commit to any insurance,
Yeah.
could we view what you'll do with our dead bodies?
We'd like to know what we're buying into here.
Yeah, we'll come down and visit you at your place.
We
Yeah,
will.
by all means. I'll take you there if you want.
Well, we can't just yet, but how about tomorrow?
I mean, alright, but ask for Nasty Nick. Give you a
Nasty
wink.
Nick?
I'm guessing that's you by your clothing.
Yeah, that's me. That's how they know me.
And Nasty Nick, you know
Yep.
what would really compliment a fine suit such as yours? A lovely wig.
I mean, he kind of, you can see that his hair is clearly like thinning out on top, and especially like at the front, he's got recedes, and he's like, oh nah, the ladies love my wig. You know what I'm saying?
Think of it as hair insurance.
I don't need hair insurance.
And we don't need undeath insurance.
Yeah.
Everyone needs hair insurance.
I mean, your hair doesn't really affect whether you come back to life and kill your family, does it?
No, but it also affects how long you live.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you live a second time, doesn't it? You don't want that?
With hair.
I mean, that's not going to stop you from eating your children, is it?
The wigs that this bloke,
Yeah.
this man wears.
Back in here.
People trust people with hair more. I'm thinking you'll be able to sell more insurance with one of my wigs.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but I'm not licensed to buy wigs on behalf of the company. You'll have to speak to Candle Hollow himself.
Oh no, it'd be a wig that you personally would own.
Nah, I don't need it. I don't need it. I've got ladies all over the city who love this shit.
In that suit as well?
Yeah, look at it. It's fancy.
I don't believe you. I don't think you're telling the truth. I want to know if you're I want to be insightful on this matter. Oops. 12.
I mean, you can tell that he genuinely believes it.
I love a man who believes in his own demeanour.
Well, you know what they say, the suit makes the man.
Oh, that's why I've got this fine one. You know what I'm
The hair
saying?
makes the suit.
That's why I've got this luscious,
Thinning, receding.
lovely cut.
Well,
Anyway, right.
you won't have that thin hair forever. One day it'll all be gone. I could make you a thin hair wig.
Tell you what, on that day, I'll come and see you. What's your name?
My name's Wizzy Wig. Has anyone got some scissors that I'll chop it off?
Wizzy Wig.
Yeah.
Alright, that's curious considering that you sell wigs. But, good for you. Just out of curiosity, did you make wigs because your name's Wizzy Wig, or is that just a coincidence?
My name's Wizzy Wig and I make wigs.
That's not answer my question. I like your enthusiasm. So,
And
expect
I
tomorrow.
like your suit.
Thanks. Appreciate it, darling. I expect you tomorrow at the funeral parlour, yeah?
Yeah, we'll head up. We'll see you.
Great. See you tomorrow, lads. Hey,
Can you
so
put a buffet on
sorts of-
for us?
Buffet? What's that?
Some little nibbles.
Nibbles of what?
Bacon.
You want me to... Alright, I'll get some nibbles of bacon if you got it. Pay me. Give us a gold now, and I'll get some nibbles of bacon ready for you. How about that?
On the house.
I mean, if you give us a gold, I'll put it on top of your house. I don't mind.
A goodwill gesture.
I mean, yeah, if you want to give me a gold, that's great goodwill, isn't it?
No.
Anyway, I gotta go, right?
Okay.
I've got other people to speak to, so see you tomorrow.
See you, Nasty Nick. Good meeting you.
He sort of gives you a weird salute as he leaves.
Desperate to get anything for free, aren't you?
Some little shreds of bacon.
Specifically food.
Oops. So you're gonna now head over to.
Anything better than that meat.
You going to Elfsong or are you going to Sundries?
Sundries, please, if you don't mind.
Okay, so as you approach up to Sorcerer's Sundries, it's kind of set in a. It's kind of like I want to call it like a town square, but it's a triangle.
Town triangle, yeah.
And at this place there's several like market stalls that line each row. People selling different knickknacks, different all sorts of things. But on the corner of one of the triangles, there's a spire. It's it's about 5 stories tall. It's like it looks like a budget wizard's tower essentially, with very minimal windows set into the building. Again, above the door is a medieval style sign that's swaying in the wind that you can see. There's like a picture of a potion on it, and above it says Sorcerer's Sundries.
This looks like the place.
Yep, I'll have 1 chicken naan, please.
Right,
You go in, or you
Just
just
like,
order an Indian. Yeah.
just like the cafe, I'd like to just see if I can notice any more blood or any any further signs of murder about the city?
So you want to make a perception check?
I don't know. Do I?
I'm asking you.
That
do
was
you?
the question. I'm asking you. Do I make a perception for that?
Well, I'm asking you,
Yeah.
are you looking around?
I am looking
Then yes,
around.
make a perception
Okay,
check.
that's what I'm like. 6.
I'll get nasty Nick back if you're not careful. 6. So as you look around, the streets around this area are they're relatively clean for what you've seen, but still kind of grubby. You can't really see any blood per se. There's a lot of dirt and things knocked around. There's you see a couple of like homeless people sat amidst like the doorways and in the alleys, but there's no blood that you can see specifically around this area.
Okay. Then,
We're walking.
yes, if you don't mind.
Okay, so you walk in again, you can hear the jangle of a bell above the door, but in here it's very dark. Even the little slit of a window has been covered, and it's lit by candlelight with a couple of sconces that aren't very bright. The air feels very like thin, as if and it's a little bit musty, as if this guy's kind of been in here on his own for a while. But you can see behind the counter there is a half-elf male who's got like a alchemic alembic that he's kind of working on some kind of potion. And you can see inside the shop there's all sorts of different herbs and supplies on like shelves around the perimeter of the room.
Okay.
And he kind of looks up and goes, "Morning.
Good day, sir. Good day.
Now, what can I get you?"
It seems I've come to the right place. I'm here to look for something that might cure some ailments in battle, perhaps.
Okay. I mean, I've got a couple of healing potions.
Yeah, I think those would do.
Okay. He looks knackered. It looks like he's been working on like a all through the night sort of thing. His eyes are kind of whack. You can tell he's not really slept. So let me just go
You
and...
don't look so good, my friend.
Yeah.
What have you been working on there?
Oh, all sorts of things. You can see behind his desk he's got books open. All sorts of things.
What is it that he's working on at this moment in time?
He's working on some sort of potion. You can see that he's got this like alembic. He's currently distilling something through it. Looks like a kind of clear viscous liquid. You can't. I mean.
Well, first of all, what's your name, sir?
My name is something.
How do you spell something?
It's got an apostrophe at the end of it. My name's Alar.
Alar.
Alar, yes.
Alar. So Alar, this potion you're brewing here, is this what's taken up all your time at the moment?
I mean, all sorts of things. I'm currently doing some research. Don't worry about it. It's
No, dude, tell us. I'm interested.
Anything
here.
we can help with?
Maybe.
He kind of looks around. Kind of look like he's sort of losing it a little bit, like he might fall asleep at any point. No, I don't think so. Unless you've got any. I mean, one thing I'm always looking for from adventurers. I assume you look like adventurers.
Yeah.
Magical items? Do you have anything for sale?
No.
Not
yet.
at the moment, but
No.
if we were to see anything on our travels,
Yeah,
what would you like?
If there's anything specific you're looking for.
I'm interested in anything. Any sort of. What I'm trying to do at the moment, I mean, not to bore you with this, but I'm trying to distill some kind of magical effects into something I can then put into an item. I'm trying to learn how to make all sorts of different
What is this
magical
item
things.
you're learning to make?
Anything at the moment. I'm trying to. I mean, I won't bore you with the details of what I'm doing right now, but all sorts of magical items. I'm really struggling, but hopefully I'll get there soon.
We'll see what we can do.
Great, that's great.
It'd be very useful for our travels as well, being known someone who can give us some magical effects.
Well, that's there's no other in the city who can do it. So hopefully, if I can do it, then I'll make some good coin.
So if we bring you back, if anything we find that's magical in nature, if we bring it back here,
Yeah.
what will you give us in return? Just gold?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've got.
How about some discount on some of your goods instead?
It depends on the item, I guess.
What items have you got for sale?
At the moment, I've kind of been using a lot of my stock for my supplies, but I know I've definitely still got a couple of healing potions. I think that's. I've got all sorts of herbs. He points over to the thing, to his supplies. But yeah, I think that's about it. I'll have to double check how many I've got left in stock if you're looking.
Well, I'm just looking to get one at the moment in time.
Okay.
Just the one for me.
I've definitely got one. Anybody else looking for
I'm
one?
interested in a healing potion as well.
I'm too skinny.
What was the price? Is it
50.
50 gold.
Okay. Sure. So just the two of you?
Yeah.
I'll go and double check. He just sort of turns around. He opens the cupboard. You hear him jiggle about with all these like glass vials. He pulls out two. Like, yep, definitely got two left. There you go. Puts them on the desk, and I forgot to get the cards. They are in the cupboard. Just give me 2 seconds.
Each one's 10 in it.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Unless Wizzy would like to lend you some cash.
So you've got one. You've got one.
Well, just give me a sec.
He's got 30.
Oh,
Platinum. What was his name?
Wait, this is platinum or?
Ayla.
That's
platinum,
that's
that's
platinum for 10 gold.
Keep both healing, am I? Not giving you any answer.
2, 3,
Open up down.
6. 1, 2, 3.
It's 50 gold, so it's just 5 platinum in it.
8.
Yeah, it is if you got 5 platinum.
10.
What do you know about 5 platinum?
What if Wizzy would give
What's his name?
2 gold?
What's his name?
Taran.
Taran, you're like you're struggling there.
I
So,
am struggling, yeah. It's been a long few weeks at the docks.
well, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah. Thanks.
How much are you short?
About 2 full.
Making fun of my height?
No! I'm actually short 20 gold.
Well, good luck with that now.
No, I'm short 10 gold, unfortunately. But don't worry about it. So, I'm short 10 gold.
I can't give you them, unfortunately.
I'm short 5 gold.
Make a perception check.
Perception check.
Persuasion check.
Persuasion then is 20.
20. 5 gold, and you promise to come back with any magical items that you got to sell.
5 gold? Perfect. Thank you very much. I will come back and
I'm not giving you for 5 gold.
oh,
It's 45 gold. You meant.
45. Okay. That's fine then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 gold, 45 gold. Okay.
Okay. And he passes it over to you.
Thank you.
Hold on a minute. I paid 50 gold for mine.
Yep.
I hate to give you the bad news, but that's 44 gold.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Yeah.
Your food was 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
What's that? 5
Silver.
silver.
So you 5 silver, sure. It's fine. Give him the 5 silver.
Guys, I'm all out.
Fine.
I'm all in, in fact.
You did say at the start, I'm all in.
Well, it'll
It's really can't afford to eat now.
That's fine. I'm sure we can.
Can we all
conjure
start
some
with
food from
rations?
somewhere?
Yeah, we have got
What
rations.
you can be like.
Help me!
Hopefully I don't get exhausted.
Somebody
anymore.
feed me.
Taran's gonna start begging on the corner now.
I am. I'll start working for Dirty Nick or whatever his name is.
Dirty Nick works for the Smiling Board.
The what?
Dirty Nick will be the Smiling Board.
Wizzy was going to help out, but then he thought you were making fun of him.
Sorry, go on.
Anything else?
Oh, yeah,
Or is that everything?
Yeah, it's me as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
Just before we go, you haven't been or made aware or heard of anything about this sickle man?
I mean, I think that's just the locals. Making up stories. If it's there's been a lot of trouble with cultists. My guess it's probably them.
I agree.
Do you think it could be anything to do with the Redlocks?
Headlocks. You think they're involved with the cultists?
Maybe.
What do you know of these cultists?
Not much. I don't really tend to get out very often, to be honest. I keep to myself. Just the stories, people coming in and buying things. They say that bodies have been turning up with weird things happening to them. Sounds like cultists to me.
Like their wrists slit and drained of blood.
Yeah, I've heard that one, yeah.
Do you know who would know more?
Off the top of my head, I'm sure I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
Probably just ask around at some taverns, maybe. But be careful, because they're not nice places in the city.
Yeah, we've learned that from our last stay.
We have.
Where did you stay?
The Blushing Mermaid.
Literally the worst one in the city.
Could you recommend a better one?
Sure. In the lower city, the Blade and Stars is nice.
Blade and
Stars.
Blade and Stars. Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
there's
well,
also the Elfsong Tavern. That's not bad.
oh, we're heading there
heading
now,
there, yeah.
so we'll maybe have to check that out.
Could you show us the location of the Blade and Stars on our nice map that appears magically?
Magically, yeah.
We have a magic map.
In front of us somehow in our vision on a screen of some sort.
The Blade and yeah, give me a moment.
This is where we find out it's like really expensive to stay at Blade and Stars.
That's in the lower city still, so
Yeah, that's true.
it's there.
It's well, we're going that way anyway, so. Bit of competition between
Yeah,
the
it's
taverns
not
there.
far away.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm happy now. Anyone else need to say anything before we head off?
No, let's head there now. Thank you very much for your time, sir, and we'll be back.
Yeah, no problem. As I say, magic items. Would love some.
Get some sleep, and as I go walk out, just prestidigitation. I'm gonna make the vial that he's working on appear to bubble over, as if he's left it on to boil.
Okay, you see him starts to panic. Immediately turns the heat source underneath it off and kind of moves it out of the way and looks really panicked.
Good luck!
Just sort of waves.
So we're heading Elfsong.
Elfsong, yes.
Mm.
Go and see this spy.
Okay.
The spy, yes. What was it? Tarina.
Harina. So you're making your way through the city streets again, quite crowded, and it's probably getting towards early afternoon now as you get over that way, maybe a little bit towards the later afternoon. And you can see as you get to the Elfsong Tavern, it's quite a big looking tavern. There's if you just as you walk up to the entrance, there's a couple of people leave. The building looks quite old, quite weathered, kind of rustic. It's kind of got some brickwork that's a little bit mismatched, some big windows, and again it's got one of the old school boards outside with the name of the tavern on. Are you just gonna jump in?
This time I'll have a look around the area to make sure everything's like it should be. Nothing's out of place.
Okay, sure.
And that's 5.
5.
Yeah, 5 perception.
Again,
because I know what I'm looking for, I could help you.
It's a bit late now, he's rolled.
Now.
Yeah, you as you look around, you see that there's a lot of kind of people travelling through this area, and there's kind of carts that come in from the docks. But there's not, you can't really notice any blood or anything like that. If that's specifically what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It just kind of looks like a messy street. Looks a lot bit more grubby than where you were before, but generally it's nothing of interest that you spot.
Happy to head in then.
Yeah.
Find this.
Oh, first map for the campaign.
Oh. Waiting for roll initiative. That's the key words.
Do anyone else have them? Fucking hell. Pasta and chocolate.
Oh, you moving that way?
Yeah.
That is the correct one.
Oh! I've gone with this hiding thing. That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that hiding thing.
If it's building, hang on, let me put it on the thing first. Where's this? Oh, it's got
Oh yeah.
Please don't do this.
No, I tell you what though, it needs to go this. It needs to go back this way.
It does need to be more direct
Because
with the
it's-
camera
yeah.
because
There you go. So it's
it
like
actually
on the-
looked better where it was over there.
Okay.
Okay, so Elfsong Tower, I need to give you your counter.
Yes,
Oh, right,
I
so-
need mine as well.
One thing to note is obviously this, just because it's a map, doesn't mean that it's combat. This is just for reference.
Fuck it. Let's go in swinging.
So that one is you.
It wasn't a map at the other places, lads.
I know what to see the
The massive peak.
Yeah. on a map.
I can find some pictures, but it's not appropriate
Should I
for
just,
stream. You two
It's
have
a
got your
massive-
counters.
Oh,
haven't you?
sorry. Sorry, Tiny.
Put me by the door.
Sorry.
Just by the door. By the door.
Just tap
your Dragon Ball voice.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm a fucking dragon.
Turn him around, don't we? So the right way up. There we go.
Such perfectionist.
There we go.
So, as you enter, you are met with a light haze of smoke and low, indistinct chatter. 2 bouncers turn to look at you as soon as you enter. The first being a big, burly, half-ogre female, and the second being a full suit of armour without an occupant. Its awkward movements are almost comical. There are a variety of patrons sat at the tables, and an older half-elf male behind the bar cleaning glasses. The 2 bouncers don't say a word to you, but eye you cautiously as you enter.
The bouncers are for the establishment, not for any individual.
Well, stood at either side of the door as you walk in.
So I'm guessing
Awesome. Alright.
so we're after
We're here to see Tarina.
Serena.
Yeah.
So should we ask at the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna go to the bar.
The bar?
Just cautiously, you know.
Yeah,
Is
just
there anything in this room that... is there anyone wearing red coats or black robes or robes?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 5.
Let me put the tavern music on first. Hang on.
Have you got the music rights for it?
Sorry, we shouldn't do this, we'll get demonetised.
Exactly.
We're completely monetised right now.
Yeah.
It's rolling in. No.
roll
Dollar
away.
signs just
What's your
goes down the
perception
screen.
5.
Um,
There's obviously something you wanted me to say.
Yeah, you're basically walking over your hand in front of your face now.
you just see there are several patrons wearing a variety of different clothes. But yeah, nothing particularly catches your eye.
Okay. Well, I'm
I will
sure.
move myself to the bar.
Okay, so you went to the bar first.
yes.
So you're looking to speak to the guy behind the bar.
Yeah.
There's still
You
some.
coming in?
Build elf.
Yeah.
There's still some up in so.
Can you fit on that?
Yeah, I can fit on a stool.
I don't think you can. What were you in stone?
Get one of those little.
Are you allowed on stools?
I'm allowed on
Is it only chairs
Yeah,
that
it's
you
only
scare?
chairs.
Right, okay.
Is it different? What's the difference if they have a back?
4 legs in the back.
4 legs in the back, like
Yeah.
a horse.
4 legs in the back and a car.
Horses have got 4 legs in the back.
It's true. Okay, so the guy, the half elf behind the bar, he's quite old looking. His hair's starting to grey. He's got short hair that's combed back. He's got quite a big bulbous nose. Looks like it might have been broken a couple of times over the years. He's kind of got thin lips that are pursed. He kind of gives you a nod. What can I get you?
We're here to speak with Tarina.
Tarina. I'm sure I know Tarina. What's she look like?
Get this badge out. The Captain Zor gave us. Zarge, what's his name?
Zarge.
Zarge. And I say, we're here to see Tarina.
That's a really piss poor picture of her.
I don't know what she looks like.
Okay.
We were told to ask for her.
We've been told to come here and
What
speak
race
to
is
her.
she?
Half elf.
Half elf.
She's a half elf.
Is she?
Tiny's looked through his notes to make sure.
He searches his memory.
Yeah.
No.
He did not record.
We're not sure.
I'm the only half elf in here right now.
Is your name Tarina?
Ask around. Nope.
Oh,
My name's Alan.
Alan.
Yep.
Like the key.
Alan Alif.
Ah.
Bugger, okay.
Okay.
Right,
Do you want a drink?
water for me, please.
Water's 5 silver.
It's not, is it?
Yep.
What's not 5 silver in here?
Pretty much anything else. The well's far away. Water's probably the most expensive.
I'll tell you what. I'll just I'll just have my own company as a drink.
And you can have a mug of ale for 4 copper.
I'll buy this round. I'll buy us all a mug of ale.
That'd be
4
lovely.
ales, yeah.
Yeah, 4 ales.
Okay.
So it was,
Okay, he grabs 4 tankards
Silver.
and starts filling up from a barrel that's just behind him and slaps them on the bar. There you go.
Copper indeed.
Thank you.
Uh,
What was your
yeah.
name again, Alan?
Alan
You need
Alif.
more than that anyway, because it's.
Welcome to the
16.
Elfsong Tavern.
Thank you.
So you need. I need 1 more silver off you and give that back.
Mr. Accountant.
You doing bankering?
Oh, he's doing a good job.
We didn't say anything when we came in.
I mean, there's plenty of people in here. I'll probably ask around. There's people gambling upstairs.
Upstairs.
Let's try that.
I'm going to take a look upstairs. And die.
Okay.
So Wizzy's dying from a random disease he's just caught.
Yeah.
So you're just going to head straight upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else following him, or is he going alone? Or?
I'm going to stay downstairs. I'm still on the lookout. No, I'm not looking specifically for those red coats.
I will walk with my.
I'm still drinking my ale downstairs.
I'll
Just at the bar.
take my
Yeah.
ale and walk with Wizzy. You know, little and large here.
So you two are both going upstairs.
Yeah,
and we'll
tiny
stay
and big.
We'll see if we can see. I'm guessing it's a female, and if she's.
I'm guessing so.
Oh, he or she, I'm guessing. So if this, how can we narrow down the search to now just females in the bar? In the
Oh,
lower
you want to see if
floors?
there's any? You want to see if there's females
Well, yes. What was the description from before?
from what the people in here?
Yeah.
I just said there was a variety of people.
Variety of people.
If you want to have a proper look around, I can list who they are and we see.
Yeah, please. Or,
Okay, so you have there's two workers that are kind of scrambling from table to table, taking drinks.
yeah.
Some gathering up plates of food. They're both they are they're two humans. One of them is a female. She looks quite sullen, like she's quite tired. She's got hair pulled up in a bun. The other guy looks like something out of a Dickens novel or something. He's got really curly hair with this like headband with this giant curly mustache. But again, he's quite a young
Picture
human.
like the Go Compare guy.
Yeah, basically.
Gino Comparo.
Obviously, you've got the armour that's guarding the door and the half orc. You've got there's a human who's kind of he's sat on his own on this table.
Okay.
He is just kind of he's slumped over. He's got a mug in his hand. Then you've got there's a guy, another human male. Sorry, the guy who's on his own. He's got like a bald head with like a little bit of a tattoo of an anchor just on the back of his head.
Okay.
Then you've got a human on his own who is sat in one of the booths. He's got long hair that's really nicely like combed, looks clean. He's got this goatee that's like freshly trimmed. He's scribbling in a book, but his face looks kind of like pale, and he's quite thin, like he needs to eat something.
I thought you were describing me at first. I was scribbling in his book.
Then the sat together are you've got this half orc who's quite big and burly, sat with a female with darker skin who's human. She has like these dark brown robes on. And then there is a halfling sat on her own in one of the other booths. Female.
Should we go and have a wander over?
Yeah, should go and speak to the half.
Yeah.
That's the halfling female.
So we wander over and sort of we approach her. I'll just sort of as we get sort of like from behind sort of thing, and then we just get to the table and just place the captain's badge on the table and say, "Are you free to talk?"
So as you approach, you see that she's got like kind of shoulder-length grey hair, very like pretty much almost white to be honest. But her eyebrows as well are also grey. But she looks like she was quite attractive in a day, but she's a bit older now. But her face looks very serious, and as you plate this on the table, she raises an eyebrow as she looks at it. And what did you say? Sorry.
Are you free to talk?
If it's quick.
We're here looking for somebody by the name of Tarina on behalf of Captain Zot. Is that you by any chance?
Nope. My name's Willow.
Willow.
Don't know Tarina.
No.
No.
Did she tell the truth?
Make an inside check.
20.
20? Yeah, she's telling the truth.
What is it you're doing here, fair maid?
Drinking, like everybody else.
Is everybody else in here drinking? How long have you been in here for?
Past hour or so.
Have you noticed anyone in and out? There's not particularly.
There's loads of people in and out.
I mean,
full of people.
those that are particularly not here for drinking, like yourself.
I mean, lots of people just come in to gamble. They mostly stay upstairs, but I mean, she points over the table with the half orc and the dark-skinned female, who are clearly gambling at a table, doing with some dice.
Doing what? Doing dice.
Doing dice things.
What a shit game that is, playing with dice. Thank you for your time. I'll leave you in peace. Nods. Half orc, lady over there, dark hair.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, let's go.
Okay, I'm just going to do this before I do.
Yeah.
You take a lead or something?
I'm sorry, okay, that's you.
Like
Like a dragon.
dragon would.
Like a dragon would, yeah. I'm dragon.
Dragon Ball Jim. So you head over, and as you head over, you can hear the half orc. He's got this big billowing laugh. You can see he's either won or he's find it funny that he's lost. But you can see that there's coins piled up on the table. She's looking quite serious and looking like she's quite into the game. But her robes look quite nice. The half orc has like a bit of a long neck beard going on, with like some swooshing back hair. So you're going to approach them, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations on your win, my friend.
That wasn't a win, but thank you very much.
You take losing very well, then, my hair.
Well, the trick to life is you don't take it too seriously, friend.
Oh, is that so? Oh, in that case, you don't mind if I just take this gold piece off your tender, do I?
That's cheating. Put that back, or else I'll shout the bouncers.
Or I'll kill you. Sorry, I'm really snickering.
It's a conversation.
Wrong time to eat the Snickers.
Wrong time, yeah. My friend, what's your name?
My name's Wall.
Wall, as in the wall?
No, I mean, it sounds like that, yeah, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
I didn't think you were actually a
There's
wall.
a H in there and a U.
Okay, like Roald Dahl? But Roald
Yeah,
Dahl.
I mean, he sounds like he's pretty cool.
Who's this your friend here?
So, this is Rahima. She looks at you with like narrowed eyes. She's like, "You here to gamble?"
Maybe. You ready to
Yes,
gamble?
I'm here to gamble.
I mean, you'd have to buy me.
You want to play some Baldur's Bones? Do you know how to play?
Yeah, I think we do.
Yeah, yeah. Let's play.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I've
sure.
got nothing to buy in with.
Grab it. Oh.
You'd have to buy in.
I
for
don't
me.
give a shit if you're not paying. Get the fuck out
I'll
of here.
pay for him.
Okay.
Well-
What's your ante? Grab some chairs. Sit down. Join us.
Okay. What's the buy-in then for the table?
She's asked you how much you put in.
Okay.
How much would you recommend for someone
I
playing?
mean,
for
we
the first
usually
time?
go for. She looks at the half orc and gives him a wink and says, "Gold each."
1 gold each.
We'll call it a silver each.
Call it silver each.
Yeah, well, silver each.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll play for a silver. Why not?
Silver.
Silvers are the reds.
Yeah.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And I flick it over to him.
I need some dice.
What are the rules? What are the rules?
You just said that you know it, but you don't.
Oh shit.
So, have you got your own bones, or do you need to borrow some?
Oh, let me borrow some of yours. I've not brought anything with me.
There you go.
Thank you.
How about you?
Wait a minute, hold on.
Oh yes, I'll borrow.
Oh,
some
this is. I thought this was Baldur's Bilge Rat. Sorry, what's this game again?
Baldur's Bilge
Yeah,
Rat.
it's an old
Oh,
doc
this is
game.
a different game.
It's the old doc game we used to play. What's this one again? What's this Bones? What?
Yeah, the half a kind of laughs. Baldur's Bilge, that's a new one. This is Baldur's Bones.
Bones! Can you tell me how to play Bones? I've not played this for a long time. You'll have to remind me the rules.
It's easy. So, we'll all roll 3 dice, right?
Yeah.
And we'll have to try and make it to 21.
Okay.
So we take it in turns. You either roll another dice, or you stick where you are. Whoever's closest to 21 at the end wins.
Okay. Yeah, okay, seems
Yeah.
fair. Seems fair.
Alright then, let's get rolling, shall we? They'll
Okay.
put the silver into the thing.
It's in the
Okay.
middle.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the middle.
Okay, so you know we go left of whoever went last, and that was me, so it's you.
Do I roll all 3?
Roll all 3.
Okay.
So what's that up to?
11.
Okay, so do you want to get another dice to roll again?
Yeah.
So it's up to you whether you want to stick to see, like, you've got to try and get the highest up to 21. If you go over 21, you bust. So it's up to you whether you want to stick on 11 or whether you want another dice to roll. If that makes sense.
I'm gonna roll another one.
Okay. Have you got one?
Yeah.
So what's up with you?
17.
Okay. Do you want to roll again?
No, I'd stick with that.
I'm going to stick.
Okay. Playing it safe. I like that. I like that. What about you? You're next.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll stick it on there.
Alright.
9 plus 5, so that's 14. I'm going to go again, I think.
You're gonna roll.
It's 13.
13, sorry. 13, okay.
I thought you were
one
just
more.
trying deception.
No. One more then. 13, okay, here we go. Ooh,
14.
Okay, here we go. 14, that is 19. I'm sticking with that.
Stick it there. Okay.
Stick it on 19.
So Rahima, your go. She looks at dice. She got. Gonna roll again. And again. And again. And again.
And again.
And again. And bust. I don't know why I'm speaking in the voices accent for That's fine. I'm out. She pushes with silver in. Okay, that leaves me. Let's see what I get.
I put the silver in the pot. That's the pot.
Oh yeah, the pot. Yeah, good idea. Yeah.
Gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll again. 21!
No! Has he got 21? Can you see?
You can see the dice rolls, everybody can see it, so.
21.
Okay.
Is that
No, it
good
doesn't.
games, friends.
We still go, don't we?
No, that's it.
Oh no.
Thank you.
What's an average?
Well, you know,
He takes the silvers.
that's fine. Now, lovely game, my friend. I'm just a little quick question. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Has anyone been in and out here that doesn't necessarily belong here? Has anyone been in here that potentially not here to drink or gamble?
I mean, there's the serpent lady upstairs.
Serpent lady.
Yeah, she's one of them. Sagwin.
Do you know what a Sagwin
It's
is?
like a thingy from WoW.
Sethrak.
Is that no? The ones from the Naga.
Oh, the Nagas, right. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you. Well,
Before we go,
go on.
Yeah.
do you know somebody called Tarina?
Yeah, I know Tarina. She's always playing this upstairs.
Oh, she's upstairs. What does she look like?
She's a human. And she's got like half her head shaved. Kind of waves over the other way. You won't miss her. She'll be making those most rockets upstairs.
Excellent.
Okay, well, thank you for your time,
you.
my big man.
Yeah, anytime. So, we'll pause that there, move to these two. For that, we need upstairs.
I'll say move the counters off.
Yeah, to be fair, you might as well move the counters off because it's not important right now, is it?
Do you want me to take this away?
Oh, shall I just put it there like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
It is upstairs.
Okay, so obviously you walk up upstairs and...
I thought that was a swimming pool at first. Swimming pool. It's got an upstairs swimming pool.
Yeah, So as you ascend the stairs, you see several lit lanterns hanging from the rafters.
Lit AF.
And you hear the commotion of a wager underway at a nearby table. Several rugs cover the wooden floor with two large wooden tables occupied by several patrons. On the closest one, you see a woman involved with the current game that matches the description of Tarina. It's a good job you got a description because that wouldn't have worked otherwise. She is surrounded by 5 other figures dressed in dark clothing. On the sofa opposite the table, you see a shady-looking halfling female tossing a coin.
What a tosser.
Wait.
Yeah. We'll go over to the table. I will anyway, I assume.
Yeah.
As you approach, everyone's cheering, and Tarina, you can see, she's cheering. She's clearly just won.
Is there a spot to sort of muscle in next to her? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of stood like at the head of the table, and the rest are gathered around her. So, and she just looks at you and she's like, "Welcome, friends. You want into the next game?
What's the game?
Baldur's Bones. You know how to play?
Oh, I
Do
believe.
we know how to play?
I believe I do. I've had friends play it.
It's not Baldur's Bilge, just to be
Yeah.
Oh!
All right.
I hear only mugs play Baldur's Bill.
Well, all right. Because you knew?
Yep.
We'll play with just us 3. How about that?
That's.
You know what? You can't say fairer than that.
All right then. So, you got your own bones, or you need some?
I've got bones.
I've got a couple of bones.
Are these figures, are they still staying around the table while they play?
Everyone's just sort of sat around watching intently on what's happening.
And what's the buy-in?
What ante do you want it to be?
We'll go for a gold.
Just one gold.
One
A
gold.
gold? Nah, I like you.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm
You
also
don't
gonna.
seem so bad
I'm
yourself.
gonna get me a little badge and just kind of slide that on the table as well, just in front of me, just so you can see.
She kind of stops dead. She's like, "You with the flaming fist?"
We need to talk, but let's play first.
All right.
Way to put a damper on the evening.
Yeah.
I know, yeah, I was thinking.
Um,
I'm just gonna do that.
she kind of looks around to the rest of them. And she's like, "Well, the flaming fist want me to take the money. Let's do this." So roll your dice.
I wasn't sure he was going first.
7, 8.
Fuck. I've never seen a dice before.
Never seen this dice before.
Right,
so
17.
we'll go left to me. So you.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got 8.
All right, you rolling or you sticking?
I will roll.
All right.
That's 12. I'll go again.
Okay.
That's 14. 15.
Okay.
Oh. 18. Let's go again. 22. Bust.
Ah, you brought her out of there then.
So close.
Your turn next, little
I'm
one.
not the cleverest at maths here. I just like to roll.
17, and I'm gonna go again.
All right.
19,
Yeah.
stick.
All right then. Okay, so
What have you got?
you can see that she kind of, as she goes, well, I got 17. I'm gonna roll again.
Good luck.
Thanks. You can see as she rolls, you see another dice fall out of her sleeve into the thing.
Hey, cheat!
What?
I saw that
Call
other
me a
dice.
cheater?
Yeah,
Prove it.
I saw another dice.
It was in my hand. I rolled it. Boys, what do you say? Did you see me cheat? And all of them go, no.
Count those dice. You have an extra one.
Yeah, there's 4. I had 3 and I rolled 1. I got 21.
Look, I don't think it's right to cause trouble at the minute. I think we just. You won. You won.
Yeah, I did. She grabs the coin and puts it off the table.
Have we got somewhere private we can talk?
Sure. I think one of the rooms is free across the way. And gestures over to one of the other rooms. There's just which one does she gesture to?
Are we heading upstairs, by the way?
Yeah, we were heading upstairs at this point.
I'll just shout you anyways.
Yeah.
She gestures to the one just over there.
This one.
Oh, big room for a little meeting.
And for the sake of
Yeah,
the narrative,
up.
I say that you come up at this point.
Okay.
Peel back the.
Yeah, sure. So you're gonna head into there.
Yeah.
She gives a nod to the guys who are with her.
Oh, blue tag stayed on. It's a nice big room, isn't it?
So as you enter, you see a large dining table with 10 seats surrounding it. On the opposite wall, you see a large mounted head of an umber hulk, which, for anyone who doesn't know, is a large insectoid with 2 large pincers and big yellow eyes.
Okay.
So she sits at the head of the table, kind of leans back in a chair.
And now it's just us and her, isn't there?
Oh, you got friends too?
Ah,
Yeah.
This must be Tarina then. You found her. I can tell by the shaved head, of course.
Name's Tarina, yeah. Who are you guys?
Well, don't let the badge fool you. We're not flaming fists.
That was an act for those. Does Zod send you?
That's correct.
Right, okay. So,
By the way, just give me that.
awesome, cheers.
Now, listen. We're just in the dark as much as you are. You've told us to come here. We need to speak to you about some certain
Gods.
well, the followers of gods that have been knocking about these woods, and I have to admit, I'm quite intrigued to find them myself.
Alright, well, yeah, I know a thing or two about the Dead Three.
That's right.
First, I need you to do something to me.
To you?
For me, sorry.
Okay.
Slip in the mouth.
Freudian over here. It depends what. We've been doing nothing but favours for people all day.
Between you and me.
In fact, before we do anything for you,
Yeah.
we'll be having our gold back.
No, you won't.
We'll be having our gold back before we do anything.
Do you want me to shout my boys?
Do you want me to shout mine?
By all means. After Captain Sarge, personally.
Okay. He's having breakfast now.
Because that was a good one.
He's probably on to brunch.
No, that was a clever trick she played, and money well earned for it.
What kind of trick?
Well, you see, there's this game
I'm
called...
going to be honest here, I don't trust you.
There's this game called Baldur's
By all means.
Not Bilge. And when she rolled the dice, she slipped one out of her sleeve.
Oh, the old loaded dice trick.
It's
I've been doing this for some time.
Yeah,
very clever trick.
It's a clever trick. How much gold did you take off them?
2 gold.
Yeah, it's not a lot, so...
I tell you what, you put 2 gold onto the price tag of whatever you need, and we'll call it quits.
Okay, so I'll give you a reward of 2 gold for doing this for me. Between us in this room, I used to be a pirate before I joined the guild. And word on the street, my old shipmates have discovered where I am. And let's say we didn't part on the best of terms. I only took 2 gold off you, I took considerably more off them. I need you to deal with them. I've had intel that they're going to be coming here tonight.
To this bar?
To this very bar. Tavern. In
Gamble Hall. Casino.
If you deal with them, I'll help you with the Dead Three.
Excellent. Deal.
Deal.
Okay. Do you know what these pirates will look like? What we should be
You'll know them. They'll come in, they'll be asking for me.
Okay.
So go and kill some time downstairs.
Will the bouncers be any trouble if we start dealing?
The bouncers are there not to look after the patrons. They're there to look after the establishment. Bar fights, no one gives a shit. This is Baldur's Gate.
It's a fair point. I tell you what then, I've got an idea.
Wow.
We'll take you up on your offer.
Okay, 2 gold reward, who can resist?
Now, the reward being information that we need.
Of course.
If that's the way it is, that's the way it is. But you'll get your 2 gold back. However, there's a plan. I think we should do this. If we're going downstairs, by the way. Mm-hmm. We should take an approach, maybe quite candidly being in separate locations downstairs. Just look like we're, and we can strike at the right moment. Take them by surprise. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Okay. That's an old move I learned in the army.
So, you take care of the...
What about as an option? Could we lay some traps on the stairs and wait upstairs?
Well, there are going to be
about
patrons.
civilians?
There's going to be patrons walking around the place, so we don't want to put a trap down and capture someone.
And also that might alert the bouncers, and we don't want a big hulking. Not a bad idea. Maybe not for a tavern though, I don't think.
Let's wait downstairs.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Deal. Are you going to join us in on this? You could be baked.
No. I'm
Oh,
going to be up
smart.
here in safety, surrounded by my boys.
Well, why don't they join us downstairs? Why can't they take
Because your
charge
life's
of
worth
this?
less than theirs.
So how many
Interesting.
How many people should we expect?
Depends on how many they bring. It's a big crew, but some people will be back looking after the ship, I suppose.
What's big? 10, 20, 30?
I mean, there's usually around 20, but I suspect there'll probably be a handful.
And what's the
Excellent.
name of this ship?
It's the Uncivil Serpent.
It's quite cool. Did you just come up with that yourself?
No, this is...
Okay. I just thought it sounded like
Civil servant.
It's very good.
And where would this
It's not like a
ship
penis
be
idea.
docked? Would it be docked?
It's docked on the east side of the docks right now.
Oh, east side is not the best.
East side.
No,
West
east
side
side
is
is
the
the best.
Ali G.
Would you be bothered if we were to take a look at the ship and whoever's on it later at some point? Have you got any love for these crew, in other words?
The Uncivil Serpent is notorious.
Oh.
It's notoriously a pirate ship. It has a very bad reputation around here, and I don't give a shit. Kill them.
How is it able to be docked without any repercussions if everyone knows about it?
People are scared.
Scared.
People don't want to touch it.
Who's the captain then in charge?
The captain, after I left, was called.
Glass staff.
Glassbeard.
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 And his trusty nemesis, Glass Hammer.
I can't remember. I don't think I've written it down, to be honest.
Shit,
It's called Oozer.
Oozer.
Who's a guy?
Oozer guy.
That's what we
Is
just
that
said.
his name?
No, his name is Oozer.
Oozer,
He's
okay.
just Captain Oozer.
And I imagine there'll be treasures on this ship for us to
I mean, if they've restocked since I left, yeah, sure.
we,
This sounds like a very good.
This could be a retirement plan.
This could work out for us.
Yes.
Maybe
Do I
not
trust
yet.
what she's saying here? Because to be honest, I don't generally.
Captain Oozer.
15.
15, as far as you can tell, she's telling the truth.
Okay.
UZA? Or...
UZZA. It's not that in the book, to be honest.
Is it
But
not?
I didn't write it down, so
Okay.
it is that now.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna have to go downstairs and wait for these to come in.
Yeah, let's. We'll have a game of.
Yeah, we'll have a game of birds.
Yeah. Well, no, because we need to be separate tables.
Yes.
Alright.
So we're going downstairs.
Well, just
Oh yeah.
after
okay.
you dealt with them, just come back and see me and I'll give you the information I got.
I'm sure you'll hear when we deal with them.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Are there any other games other than Bones?
I think the main thing people play in here is Baldur's Bones.
Nah, wait till you play Baldur's Bilge.
Before we go downstairs, can you show me the...
I want you to make a proper game of that now.
I'll come up with
What are
something.
you saying?
I was going to say, before we go downstairs, would you mind showing us the trick where you have that extra dice up your sleeve?
That takes years of practice, that.
Oh, well, I can.
Oh, okay.
Magician never shares a secret.
I tell you, let me show you how it's done. And as I use, I get the dice out and I use prestidigitation and make another dice appear as I throw dice on, and it's loaded. It lands perfectly in a 21 fashion.
Excellent.
With how many dice? In 21 fashion.
No, in a 20 with 21
With how many dice?
with 4 dice.
There we go.
I had the 3, and then the 4th one was
Yeah,
the thing
That's
you
a
want.
neat trick. You should teach me that one sometime. But
If
right now,
if
kill
you
the
give me my
pirates.
2 gold, then I will teach you right
you
now.
can have your 2 gold reward after you kill the pirates.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
I am going to strategically put myself
I'm
here
gonna sit
at
at
the
the
bar
Oh, we're both at the bar.
because I have fun.
I'll be by the fire.
As I leave, I'm just going to use prestidigitation to make her clothes like filthy. By the way, I'm pissed off with her, so I'm just going to soil her clothes.
Okay.
That sounds like something
It says it's got the word soil. I think that means making
Is that a
filthy.
temporary effect or is it just straight up?
It's probably a temporary effect.
Yeah, I've got it here.
Oh, and it says you instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot. It just says it full
Okay,
stop.
so it's permanent.
Yeah. Yeah, so just 1 cubic foot of her stuff. Clothes.
Just 1 cubic foot.
Yeah, just like a top.
Like, wow, what you gonna do that for? She looks at you all because she doesn't really know who's done it.
I'm just going to shrug my shoulders and walk out.
It's okay,
I'll,
she just starts like...
I'll clean it off for you
Okay.
with prestidigitation.
Okay, so she does see you make like the incantation of it. She's like, thanks.
Click of the fingers.
Where you
Geralt
busy
casting a
bang?
sign.
I'd like to be... Is this where everyone is so far?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm at
Use
the
the
bar
way
because
push
I'm.
people.
So I was going to be
Try to use the mantra.
Well, the reason I want to go to the bar is because I don't use chairs. So there's only a stool there for me to sit in.
I'm in the VIP area.
You're in the VIP area.
Rolling
Yeah.
bones and getting hair.
Right, so as you all sort of take your seats, you, well, Wizzy won't see, but the rest of you see appear just above the fireplace. Tyron, you've got a great view of it. You see the spirit of an elven female appear. This very beautiful looking woman.
You're subjective though.
So you you see her appear, and as she does, all the chatter in the tavern ceases, and everybody's gaze turns to her, and she starts singing.
You're going to sing the
How does she sing?
She sings like this. I'm going to mute the microphone so we can turn it up a tad. Will you just turn that speaker up a tad, too?
Oh, sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift, keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companions' light until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath.
Wendy's got a good voice, hasn't she?
Wendy. So as the song finishes, the elf spirit.
Do I recognise the song, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Obviously you recognise aspects of the song, but the elf female. Sorry, Tim, you turn that down again. She slowly disappears again, and everybody's chatter sort of starts up again. Everybody sounds like they're a bit shocked by the spectacle.
Interesting. I'm guessing that this doesn't happen very often then, in this establishment.
I'm just going to ask the barkeep and just say to him, what was that? I'm blown away, what was it?
Well, they call this Elfsong Tavern for a reason. It's not the first time that she's sung, to say the least. People come in here to see the lady. I've never heard that song before, though. It's not the usual one she sings. Kind of strange, to be honest.
On my seat, by the way, I'm just turning the chair. In fact, I'm just moved to the other chair and sort of turning so I'm facing this way, like so I can see the rest of the bar sort of thing.
So, what was it she was singing about? She said Elturel. What happened there?
I mean, it's strange, to be honest, like that she's singing that, but something happened with the city recently. That we've had a lot of refugees trying to take root in the city, in our city now. But as far as I know, it was destroyed or something.
And what about these Hell Riders that she mentioned? Who are they?
They're as far as I know, they're the Knights of Elturel. Elturel's, have you ever been?
No, not from these parts.
The Elturians don't really like us. They're righteous, holy people. Safe to say they don't really fit in around here.
So what's the normal song she sings?
It's normally a ballad about a lost loved one.
Do we know what triggers her to appear?
What, sorry?
What triggers?
No, she just, say she usually comes and goes, random times. Oh, also, shout out to the person who I borrowed that song from, who gave me permission, was Ron Murphy and Jess Griffin. Ron Murphy did music, Jess did the singing. Excellent rendition, thank you very much. In fact, in the Twitch description there's a link to his YouTube channel.
How cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the permission. Excellent song.
It was brilliant.
And 100 times better than me trying to sing it.
Give it a go.
How would we know? How would we know unless you tried?
I did. I've got recordings of me doing it, but I'm not playing them.
Nice, huh? That would have been really fucking funny. I'm glad you went with
Perhaps
that one.
you sing the regular song that she does.
I would, but I've never seen it myself because I don't exist in the game.
No, you just are the game.
Exactly.
Is there anyone near me, by the way?
There's nobody there. There's people. There's on this table across the way. Oh no, sorry, there is. That was where the orc and the dark-skinned woman was gambling.
Okay.
We're gambling, and on this guy, there's a guy sitting here who's drinking.
Is he the one with the anchor tattoo?
Yes.
I'm gonna just go and join him.
Anchor tattoo. That means a sailor or a pirate.
It means he's a wanker.
Okay.
So you're just gonna go sit with him.
I'm just gonna walk over with my empty glass of ale at this point.
Yep.
Just notion to the chairs and just say, "You want to sit in here?"
He's fucked.
It's filled.
Yeah. Sit down. Giant.
I'll just warn you, my friend. There'll be trouble here soon.
He looks here. Do I know you?
That anchor on your neck.
Yeah.
Docks or ship worker?
Shit.
What ship were you
Shit,
on?
right. Sorry.
Yeah, yes.
Oi,
And the
yeah.
docks down in the
Yeah, I work on the docks.
Yes, me too.
Have I seen you before?
I don't know, have you? Do I recognise this tattoo on his neck then, by the way?
Make a history check.
20.
Nat 20.
No, 19.
Well, okay. So you know that's kind of a common thing amongst the sailors around these parts is to have like a. It tends to be they have like a guild, a sailors guild, and that's.
Have I recognised him though at the docks from working there?
His face looks familiar, but you've never really had any direct contact with him. You might have passed him a few times, but.
Okay. Oh, it's brilliant! The way you just changed from being you to like a drunk person.
You got a drink?
You offering me one?
No, I was just asking what you were drinking.
Unfortunately, I'm dry. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to warn you. There's going to be some trouble here.
You're causing me trouble?
No. There will be in here soon.
Oh, there's always trouble here. Everywhere. This city's a pile of shit!
I have to agree. I also don't like this city. Are you from here?
Unfortunately.
No, this lady that's just sang.
Yeah.
You've seen her before?
I've seen her before. Plenty of times.
And she sings the same song?
Never that one.
Interesting. She's talked about Elfsong.
Yep.
You been?
Nope.
Would you like to go?
Nope.
Yeah. Thought as much. Well, I would. However, as far as I'm aware,
That's fine. They're all
something.
self-righteous motherfuckers. I ain't got no place there.
Wow, fucking throat.
Well,
And
sir,
he takes a swig of his beer.
Yeah.
I'm from there.
Oh. Cool.
Great place.
Cool.
Cool.
You don't seem like it. You seem pretty cool.
You have to blend in this awful city. Anyway, I just came here to say, be careful when trouble arises, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. To Elvis.
Move back to the chair.
Okay. So, anybody else want to do it now? My voice is really gone fucked.
Who's in my little area in the VIP zone?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Know where you are. You're on the table on your own. You can see just out of the booth.
Cool.
There's a door on your left, just on the outside of the booth.
Sorry, is that a door there?
Is everybody? Sorry, everybody's done with the lyrics. Nobody wants to see anything else on there, do they?
Were they like important?
No,
Do we need
no.
to remember them? Is that like a massive plot?
They've obviously mentioned about Elturel, which is something that
Yeah.
we know about, and the Hell Riders as well.
Who are the fields torn by cloven feet? Who are they mentioning? Who would have cloven feet?
That's something we'd have to ask someone, wouldn't we? We're gonna ask
I'm
them
done.
anyway.
I'm not.
Okay, I'll
I'll leave off for a minute. I'll leave off.
Is that a door or is that a window?
It's a window.
Okay.
One thing I want to do then, while I'm in here, is look for if I went up and looked at this door,
Which window, sorry?
This one here, can I open that and no one's going to tell me off? Basically, I
are
can
you
try
going to
it.
go and try it?
Yeah.
Alright, as you try, the Alan goes, What are you doing? It's the kitchen, you don't need to be in there.
Oh, that's fine. I was just looking for any other exits to this place.
Nope, there's just the one over there.
Just that one
door
door.
at the door, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna just sit on this stool now.
Have you got a paper copy of this, by the way?
No. I can make you one though if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say a copy. That would be great. Even if you just have it digitally and just like send it to us.
Yeah, sure.
Just like she sung it.
It's a perfect rendition, to be honest. Do you want to do anything, or nope?
I'm just sat there.
You just stay where you are?
Sort of rolling my dice, drinking my drink.
Okay.
I'm just writing down the keywords.
Yeah, that's what you might.
I think I know who the cloven feet might be. Okay, awesome.
Okay. So you're done with that, yeah?
Yeah.
But a paper copy would be lovely if you can get us one at some
Yeah,
point.
sure,
right?
sure. Just remind me after the session.
Yeah.
So are you doing anything, or are you just going to wait now?
Yeah, I'm waiting there, just with me empty.
Okay, so let's say half an hour passes by before a group of 8 people walk in. 8 thuggish-looking people. At the front there is...
Is that an octare? Would that be an octare of people?
Is that like some sort of band? Is that a choir?
No, it's an octopi.
Oh, octopi of people.
I was going to say something appropriate.
That's just 2 octopuses, isn't it?
Yeah, so leading these people, there is a dark-skinned male human with he has like a big scar across his face. He's looking like he's seen several winters at sea. He's looking a bit rough and rugged.
Does he look related to the dark-skinned bird that was there?
Make a perception check.
Are you asking me or telling me?
Telling you.
I feel like this is a
9?
racism. I feel like
Yeah, probably. But it was emphasised.
You don't know.
Oh my god!
So we now have video evidence there.
So, moving on.
Anyway, moving on swiftly.
It was specifically emphasised.
You don't know. Did you remember that? What did you do?
You just found it.
I just went, oh, I suppose take this off and
For fuck's sake.
There's another one somewhere.
Yeah.
That's the one I drew.
Oh, so
Childish.
yeah.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so this group of 8 people, they're all clearly seaworthy folk. Their skin's looking leathery and wrinkled, and the guy at the front, he's kind of got his hair slicked back, looking quite greasy.
I'm just gonna sit up and just listen, just gaze at them and just listen.
Well,
to
he
what they say.
technically approaches just next to you. They approach next to the bar. The group of 7 kind of stand back as this the main guy steps forward and speaks to the barman. He's like, "Do you know Serena in tonight?" Barman's kind of nonchalantly cleaning his glass still. He's like, "Don't know Serena, sorry. It's a woman, human woman. She's got crazy hair. He's like, somebody like that upstairs, I think. Worth looking up there and asking. Alright, I'll go and have a look." Kind of turns around and starts heading towards the stairs.
I'm just
I'll look over to Bearmont and give him the eye.
yeah.
I'm gonna stand up now
I'll
and
look at Tiny and give him the eyes. And then Wizzy, I can't
Yeah.
see at this point, but I'm sure
He's around somewhere.
he's around somewhere. And
I'll
as
shout, "Wait!"
that happens, I conjure up a blast of purple, a ball of purple energy that's sparking and basically readying an eldritch blast at the big looking guy. The big guy, what was
The
his
main guy.
The main guy, yeah.
Yeah,
As he
we'll call him the main
turns, I've just got it ready ready to go. And
So you're readying that for what condition?
as soon as he appears to reach for his weapon,
Okay. You can only ready it for like 6 seconds, by the way, and then your spell slot's gone.
well, after 6 seconds, I will
Okay.
I will unleash it anyway. He's got 6 seconds to give me.
So you're gonna let this go after 6 seconds?
Yes. Unless he convinces me that he's not gonna.
Okay, it's weird, but I'll allow it.
It's gonna have to be a very quick conversation.
So you stand up and say,
Wait!
"Alright, what? What do you want?"
Did I hear you say Serena?
Yeah, you know her?
I don't believe she's in tonight.
I'm gonna look for myself, thank you very much.
And at that point,
Yeah, go on.
the blasting.
Roll So,
Do you, Tiny?
It's not as bad as normal.
Quite hard to read actually.
12.
Are they? Oh, they're a little bit, aren't
They're
they?
quite cool though. I got 12.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, the die.
Yeah.
Die.
First initiative of the night.
Probably. Yeah.
Yummy.
What?
Can't, yeah.
You sniffle it.
Why, what was that?
Sounded tasty.
Sounded
Right,
what?
Sounded tasty.
Tasty? It wasn't like that.
It
was
actually
better.
doesn't roll around a bit actually, isn't it?
It's a lot. It's. I think it's
Just
because that's
sound grab
yeah.
it later for me.
I will do.
Yeah, it does like roll around a
So,
bit.
let's say you're there, then
Yeah.
you stepped out in front of him. The rest of them were kind of stood back, so we'll just spread them out across different places.
Can you still laminate these? Could you?
I can laminate.
You can. Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like a big deal, though, is it? An issue?
No, it's just because I literally had about 100 to do last night.
Oh yeah, because you got.
Yeah.
You can do it at home.
So,
I thought you had to do it at home.
I bought some laminating sheets and borrowed some laminate.
Oh, you
Which
got
was
that?
my mum's laminator, which I stole.
Was it?
Well, she gave me.
Did you?
Do I owe you anything if you do it? No.
200 quid, mate. 200 quid.
Just the 2 gold that you owe me.
3 and I'll give you.
Yeah.
So, I need to roll initiative for these boys. I just need to get my notes sorted because they're all fucking everywhere right now.
Do you want me to organise it for you, mate?
Yeah, if you don't mind, mate. that'd be
Yeah.
great. Ooh, perfect. Right. So, let me roll for these. Where's my dice? Over here.
Still rolling below double digits.
So, that was.
What'd you get?
9, but it's a 10.
And you get.
10 but 12.
So, 21 plus. Nope.
No, 21 plus 9.
16 to 20.
Yep.
What'd you get?
Oh, sorry. No, I didn't.
Alright. 11 to 15.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So 12.
I got 12.
15.
15. So, Taryn. Then you both got 12, but. Then, so who's got the higher dex between you two?
2.
Oops.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Well, 14.
What's the digit?
14.
14.
15.
So you go first. Keep forgetting your name for some reason. I don't know why.
Whizzington. It's Whizzington.
Wismond.
Of course it's Whizzington.
6 to 10.
Yep,
What'd you get?
10.
Quite a
10.
score for you.
I know, yeah.
So,
Yeah. 6 to 10. 10. I got the max, yeah.
So I'm plus 1 this time rather than minus 2.
Right,
That's
right.
all.
What would happen if we had equal
Like
decks?
that, so that's
Like
the back
equally
of the
decks.
That's the back of that one, yeah.
Okay.
That
You roll
one,
for
that's
it.
alright, yeah.
Okay.
You might even just be able to cut it out and then fold them over.
You can also just go
Yeah.
together, but I kind of like just giving people proper.
Yeah,
turns.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I get a bit too
Yeah.
crazy.
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 Yeah. Then when you do your next ones, just send me up and I'll print
Well,
it and do it.
Technically, I've only got.
You only have so many,
So
don't
I only
you?
have. I've got that one.
Yeah.
I've got the cantrips and 2 spells,
Yeah.
and then 2 new ones for next levels.
Taryn, you are going first.
Awesome.
Well, he needs to do his.
So yeah, my blast has already gone off then at this point.
Yeah, so roll damage for it.
So that
This,
is.
you'll technically go again straight after anyway.
Okay,
This
so-
is an action force.
Yeah. So this is Eldritch Blast. Oh shit.
Is it just straight hit?
So that is. No, it does, well, does it straight? Because it's a surprise thing. No. Oh, do I get advantage on surprise?
It technically isn't a surprise because he's
Oh,
still
right,
casting it.
Was he facing me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was an 8, so it didn't. I'm guessing not. 8.
No.
No. So that was that one.
I think about that for some reason.
Right. Okay. So my turn. I'd like to
Turn.
turn. I'd like to. I'm looking at him and I. Do I want to walk over at this point? So as a bonus action, I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse and utter some words in infernal to him.
Okay.
Something like that. And as I do that, I'll move 20, which is just a square next to Tiny.
Yep.
There.
Mhm.
So he's cursed with the hex blade.
Yep.
And I'd like to swing for the longsword.
Is the Hexblade's curse a bonus action?
It is, yes.
Nice.
So let me just double check. Equals. Okay, so I get bonus damage equal to my proficiency, and I get a crit on the 19 or a 20. So yeah, longsword attack. Which is 11.
11. Okay, so you draw your longsword from its sheath, and you bring it down to hit him. He manages just to block it off with his scimitar.
Down.
So next is it's now the bandit captain, and considering you just tried to fire magic at him and hit him, he's going to turn to you, try and hit you. So its first one is 12.
Nope.
His second one, that definitely doesn't hit, and his third one isn't that one. So yeah.
Oh, fumble!
Fumble doesn't count.
Oh, no!
You don't get the fumble taken.
You don't get the fumble. You can't be 1 and 1 for another. Fumble!
Fine, I'll fumble him.
If this says
What a way
he
to
gets
peer
somebody
pressure.
stronger or something.
His blade flies out the hand and sticks into my
Oh,
arm.
nothing happens.
Oh, yeah.
I bet the first fumble we get, something happens. Just saying it. Just saying
That's how you
it.
roll, isn't it?
Rigged.
So next is Wizzy.
What was he?
So I'm going to just sort of peek out. So I don't know if just go there,
Yep.
and I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt on number 1.
Okay.
So that is a ranged spell attack.
Yep.
So I got 12. Do I have to add anything to it?
Range spell attack, yeah, it's the same as a weapon attack would be. So 5, it'd be 3. Sorry, your proficiency
plus 4,
your
isn't it? So
proficiency plus the modifier.
16.
16 hits.
Cool. So it is 18 thunder damage.
What?
18 thunder damage.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, fire!
And then I'm going to roll for the surge as well.
Yep.
Which doesn't hit. But I will.
18.
Oh, he's a little book, I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
Quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a spell book, literally.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Decent, isn't it?
It is. Can I have a look at it?
Yeah, of course. Just
Come on,
double
that's
tag table.
No.
Okay, so are you doing anything else, or is that it?
Oh yeah, I'm going back in.
Okay.
And then just sort of I'm there.
Very nice. So yeah, you conjure this ball of chaos, which turns into a ball of lightning as you throw it at the captain, and it smashes into him, and thunder crackles across his body, and it looks like it hurts, but generally he looks still okay.
A couple of spells at the bottom.
And next we're on to Behemoth.
So as I just look across to the front, I just laugh. You fools.
Yep.
Lining up. So I'm going to do an acid breath on them.
Yes. So you're doing it on the 4, I take it?
Yeah, I'm going to, because it only goes in a straight line,
yeah.
so it's, let me just check, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, yeah, so it'll get, I presume I still roll for this.
About that when I put everyone down.
2, 3, 5.
It should say on your thingy.
Acid breath action, 2d6 times, takes dex saving throw.
Okay, so they all take dex saving throws and take half damage.
Okay, so I still roll, don't I?
So you roll. You don't roll for attack.
Oh, do I not?
I roll for a saving throw.
Okay.
Which they're all bandits and the dex saving throw.
They're all bandits. Write that
Oh
down.
shit! Sorry,
They're all bandits.
Should have said that. Really, they're all pirates. So what's your AC?
17 DC. It's on here, isn't
It's
it?
there. It's written on your spell.
Oh,
We
is
wrote
it?
On your
DC is 8
No,
plus.
it's there, mate, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not that. It's not that. It's
What?
different.
I'm confused.
For acid breath, because it's a racial, it's different.
DC 8.
Oh, right.
8 plus con plus pro.
So,
So
8
what is it?
plus your
8
constitution.
So 10, and
Plus
then
your proficiency.
so it's 12.
Sorry.
So,
So it's
so 12.
So yeah, 12.
So the same as that.
As it goes on, though, it'll
okay.
be different because it's from
Constitution,
yeah.
not his dex, yeah, or whatever.
So the first one
Wisdom.
gets 14, so he takes half. Second one fails. Third one fails.
What's the damage?
Fourth one fails.
2d6.
So the number 8 will take half damage.
Okay, so I'll roll these then.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
Oh,
11.
fucking hell, man.
11.
Jeez.
That's like
So-
45 damage.
Number 8 will take 5. And 11.
11 in total, yeah.
Alright then!
They're still full dead.
Fucking quality. You got some fucking brilliant tactics, man. That could
That's
have...
why I wanted to sit by the bar. And he comes in through the front. I was like, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as you kind of look at them and spit out this big jet of acid across the floor that starts melting through the wood. By the way, 3 of these bandits fall down dead, but the third one just kind of manages to dodge out the way of most of it, but it still catches him.
Cool. And can I still move, or is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move behind here, behind the bar.
Okay.
Yeah. And if that's allowed, I presume I can do that.
It's allowed. The bartender isn't happy about it, but
In the bartender got
Okay.
bigger things to worry
But-
about.
But
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
gonna and then as my bonus action, I'm gonna wild shape into a forest bear.
A forest bear. Fucking...
okay. So Alan Aleph now stood behind the bar is like, no, get away, you shouldn't be back here. He's like, there's this big forest bear. Is
No, I'm a small forest bear,
Sorry,
so I look
small.
quite cute.
After the acid.
Yeah, after that acid. Like,
Care Bear. Yeah.
Oh.
Starts stroking you.
yeah.
Weirdly.
That's my wild
So
shape.
that was, what numbers are those that died?
2, 3, and 5.
2, 3, 5.
Yeah.
Wicked. So that's your go done.
I love that the tavern music's still on, by the way.
Yeah.
We're in the tavern.
We're still in the
Next
tavern.
is Tiny. Oh yeah.
I just wanted to talk this out. I didn't want to fight. But since we're in it, I would like to rage.
Okay. So you're raging.
I'm going to take a big swing at that guy, at number 1,
Yep.
with my maul.
Yep.
Which is...
Same tavern, but it's a bit lively music.
It's just got a bit livelier, that's all.
It's 11.
11 to hit.
Yeah.
On
Number one.
Number 1, it's a missing. So you raise your maul up to try and hit him, but he just manages to dodge out of the way on nimble feet.
Okay, and in that
that
case,
influence how you roll the
I will...
Just trying to get him meta.
I'm just going to move behind him, hoping that people might come to me instead. And then end my turn.
Okay, so next is the rest of the banditos.
People told me to.
Pirates.
Before you had like no help.
Pirates. So this guy's going to come and run round here up to you. This guy is going to run round to Tiny. This guy's going to run round to Tiny. This guy's going to run round to Tiny.
Slightly more resistant to a lot of damage as well, that's why.
So the first one is going to try and hit Taran. That is a 13.
Nope.
And then number, is that 6?
Yeah.
He's going to try and hit Tiny. And he completely misses. Number 4 also completely misses. Number 7, ooh, 16.
It hits.
Hits. So that is shit. So that's 4 damage.
What type?
Slashing.
I'm resistant, so is it half?
Yes.
22 damage.
2 damage. So as he kind of runs up to Tiny, brings down his scimitar and slashing motion, just manages to sort of nick into your shoulder. A little bit of blood, but
Nasty Nick.
no, Nasty Nick's not here. He's gone back to the funeral parlour, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe you... Oh, write that down.
Next, we're back round to Taran.
Excellent. I'm going to continue to wail on the guy. He's looking obviously sort of hexed in nature, so his eyes have turned to black. I'm just making that up. It might not be.
Yeah, why not? Sounds good.
It's just like
Yeah,
it looks
come
like
on.
his pupils are completely like well, his whole eyes are now black
melted
with the
into
hex.
black sludge.
Yes, correct.
Currently pouring down his cheek.
Well, that reminds me to
Cry.
I've done a many of them. Just knock this off. So. Okay, so a long sword to the fish.
No.
Which is 20 in total.
Yeah, that hits.
D10. This one. Oh yeah, I get my damage as well, which is plus 2, so plus 5 in total, which is 15 damage, boys.
15 damage.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Awesome.
Some great level
Okay,
one
so
damages.
Yeah.
you pull out your with your short sword. You manage to
Longsword, thank you.
Sorry, longsword. You take a slash at him, which unfortunately he stumbles as he goes to dodge, and it takes a big gouge into the side, and blood starts to pour down the side of his armour. But he's still looking okay. But
Fuck. I wanted to do something beforehand. I don't know if I've just messed the turning of it all.
we've done it. We're in the main game.
Okay, well in that case, then I'll change what I wanted to do, and I want to cast instead Armour of Agathis on myself.
Okay, sure. So you've got Armour of Agathis.
Yeah. So that's 1 of 2 left.
Didn't you use? Oh no, Eldritch Blast is a thing, isn't it?
Cantrip.
Yeah. So next is the main guy, as he's been called. He's going to try and take a swipe at Tiny. For his first one is a 12.
No, 15.
The second one is a 19.
Yeah.
So that is that's 4 slashing,
But halved again, so
Yeah.
2 again.
and for his final one
Which one do you resist again?
is 16.
It hits again.
Hits again
Piercing and slashing.
with
That's good. Like all of the physical damage type.
Just magic basically that only hurts me. And
so that is 4 damage again.
which you get half, so.
Yes, it's piercing that one. So for his first attack, he goes to swipe you, but you manage to block him off with the handle of your maul. The second one, he pulls back and takes a swipe down at your leg and cuts a little bit of a gash again. The third one, he pulls his dagger out from his belt and manages to swipe your other leg again. It's only a slight cut, but it's okay. So next is Wizzy.
I'm going to peek around from the VIP area. And can I just can I see what sort of state like numbers 8 and 1 are looking? Because I'm really just
Number 8 and 1.
yeah.
Number 8 is looking semi-hurt. Number 1, he's looking again like he's seen better days, but he's still standing pretty strong.
Okay. I'm going to charge a firebolt at number 8, please.
Sure.
So that is a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
And it's a 1.
+4.
Right, so
Oh, natural one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Natural
dear.
one.
Oh, the first one.
Roll a percentile dice.
So it's 10.
2 of them.
You got to roll the other one with the.
Thank you. That can be the 10. So 18.
18.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Is this the fun bit?
Yeah.
Alright, you get left an opening. Your enemy gets a free attack against you.
Yeah, I told you it was a
But-
fix.
But it was a ranged spell. I guess it's different now, isn't it? Because no one's there.
That's a good point, yeah. It's ranged.
Technically, he still could get a ranged attack against you, but he doesn't have any ranged weapons, so nothing happens.
Do you need
You're
to
lucky.
Yeah.
You're
very
lucky.
Do you need to do your wild saves?
Sorry?
Do you need to do your saves?
No, it's only it doesn't apply to cantrips. Thank you for reminding me. though, 'cause
You did
please-
tell me last time,
Yeah.
yeah. You said make sure you remind you.
Yeah, please forward.
before.
I did it for Chaos Pot before, and then I've notched it up on the notch system. And then I'm just sort of going to come back here and
Chill.
yeah, chill really.
Alright. Get a book out.
I might
Get
just
a coffee.
have a quick swig of my drink with my bonus action.
Alright. That's fine. I'll allow it. So next is Benedict.
Okay, so now I'm a little forest bear.
Because she's drunk.
I'm gonna like roar, but it's like really cute because I'm only a little forest bear. Yeah. So then come steaming round with cuteness.
Okay.
I'm gonna 7 there. I'm gonna use multi-attack.
Yes.
So I'll roll first, obviously. That is 15, but sorry, but I'm using bite first, so it's 18.
Okay.
So plus 3. Yeah.
So 18 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
And then it's 6 plus 1. That's 7 on 7.
7 what damage?
It is piercing.
Piercing, okay.
And then I'm going to use my second attack, which is my claws.
Yep.
So roll again. That is 9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, so you managed to get a big bite down onto the torso of the pirate, and blood starts to pour from the teeth wounds that you've put in his stomach. And he draws back as you pull away, and as you go with your claw, he manages to dodge.
They feel like
looking
wood,
hurt,
don't they?
but he's still going.
It's like tree bark.
Yes.
That's
So,
quality.
are you doing anything else?
I am going to. I'm going to stay there.
Stay there.
Yeah.
So next is Tiny.
Okay, I'll hit number 1 again with my maul, or attempt to, should I say.
Yep.
And it's a nat 1.
Roll a percent out dice.
Where's my dice? That one and that one.
Oh, we've got some footballs in.
I know, yeah. That is 41.
41. Okay, so you get embarrassed.
Yep.
And seeing this terrible miss that he doesn't even dodge out of the way, you just completely miss aim, and you feel overwhelmed by the embarrassment, and you get disadvantage on your next attack.
Oh shit.
It doesn't really matter, I've been failing that attack so
the one
far.
that's got normal numbers on it and the one that's got
So next,
So what then?
pirates.
That's
So
100.
number 8's going to
sorry.
try and hit.
That's 100. Okay, and that's 10. So that's a bit.
So that's 9, 3 is 12. Doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
So number 6 is going to try and hit Tiny. That is 14.
Nope.
What's your AC?
15.
Is it?
Yeah, I got scale armour.
So the next one, number 4, is going to try and hit Tiny again, which is a 22.
Yeah.
So that's going to be barely any damage anyway, mate, so don't worry. That is 5, so it'll be
Do we round to
2.
3 or 2? 2.
Or is it? I will cut 2 for now, I'll look it up. Next is the number 7 is going to try and hit Bahamut in his bear form. Ooh. Which is 19.
Yeah, that hits.
And you haven't got any resistances to any type of damage, have you?
No.
So that is 5 damage. Then we're back round to Terran.
Taryn is back round to Taryn, is it? Right then. Okay, so back to number 1. The guy's still hexed, looking quite badly worn at this point.
Yep.
Kind of. Bring the long sword and attempt to slash down with a 21.
21 hits.
Oh fuck!
He's doing it again.
Done it again.
Roll for it out.
Never mind. Yeah. So +5.
Why is he done the wrong way?
I've just got. I wanted to do a spell beforehand as a bonus action. 7 + 5.
Oh wait, that our rag of this only triggers if you hit, doesn't it?
If you get hit.
Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
because that guy swung at you. But
Yeah, that's what I checked before.
Right.
No, it's fine. So that is 7 + 5 is 12. So that's 12 damage.
12 damage.
Yes.
Sexy, mate, sexy. Right. So you slash at him again and pour another big wound in his chest. He's looking hurt now, but he's still standing.
Yeah. I'd like to cast. Actually, no, I'm not.
How long does Hexblade Curse last?
Until he dies.
Oh right, oh good. Is that your class ability one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next is that it? By the way, if you go.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
We've got the main guy is
In
going.
fact, I'm just going to move up to join Tiny in the fray.
Okay.
I've not left
No,
his range, have I?
So he's going. The captain is going.
Oh, sorry. 1 minute. Hexblade's curse.
We don't have
So-
10 turns yet, anyway.
Yeah.
So the captain's going to try and hit Taran upon seeing him enter his range.
Try me, bitch.
So his first attack is 4.
Damn.
Second attack is 19.
That does hit.
So that is 8.
8.
Slashing damage.
He takes 5.
Oh, he takes 5, yeah.
So that's 5 minus.
Was that your armor thing?
3. What's 11 minus 3? 11, 10, 9, 8.
And for his final attack, he misses. Okay, so next we have Wizzy.
Yeah, he is a big lad. I think he's probably had 10 hit points on it.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm just going to do the same as before. I'm just going to poke my head out. Target number 8 with Firebolt.
Okay.
Are you a Xanathar's variant?
17.
17 to hit. Against number, yeah, that hits.
8.
Oh, Zelda.
Yeah.
Right, that's
And then it's just going to be whatever I roll here, isn't it? So 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Oh.
Your firebolt, was that a firebolt? Was it?
Firebolt, yeah.
Yeah, so you unleash this path of fire, this
Path of Fire.
It's more like.
bolt of fire.
Bolt,
It's called
yeah.
fireball.
Yeah.
So
You know, like
just-
if Pyra from the X-Men just like
yeah,
sent out a
yeah,
ball.
exactly.
Yeah, that's all
I just couldn't think of the word, it escaped me for some reason.
Yeah, line.
There's a bolt of fire smacks into the back of this number 8 pirate, and he's looking very badly hurt, but he's still standing.
And then I'm going to come back in here
By the way,
and as a bonus action
this
just
one.
have a swig
I'm
of
gonna
drink.
Don't do this one.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No.
What?
Just trying to decide if I should give you some intoxication yet or not.
I didn't say what I was drinking.
Next in yeah. Well, you bought an ale, you haven't got anything else.
That was
so-
hours ago though.
True.
But it
Just
is,
somebody else's
for,
left on the
clarity,
table.
it is an ale.
Okay,
Shandy.
okay.
It's an ale.
Next is Balbit.
Why is it a small lad?
Still in bear form. Yep, 15 minutes by the way, but it'll be well long.
It's what would be longer than the combat.
Yeah, so I think it's just more for from
Arcade
Fuck,
stuff,
yeah,
isn't it, really?
right, multi-attack again.
Yep.
So I'm going to bite number 7. That
You
is
bought the first
15.
one, didn't you?
I bought the first one.
15.
Yeah,
Against which one, sorry?
number 7.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Good shout.
And that's 4 damage.
4 damage against number 7.
Yeah,
Okay. Magic number. So as you take a... That was a bite, wasn't it?
bite, yeah.
Yeah, you take another big bite against number 7. He screams as he falls down and blood's pouring from these teeth wounds in his torso area.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my multi-attack with my second attack on number 4.
Yeah, so this is your claw attack.
That's my claw, yeah. And that is 16.
16 hits.
There's 2 of them. It was piercing damage that last one, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I need to
No, it's
say.
alright, we all need to get into the habit, really, don't we?
A 5 plus 1, so that's 6 slashing damage on number 4.
6 slashing damage on number 4.
Yeah.
Lovely. Right, so as you take a massive chunk out of the first one as he falls down dead, blood is like now pouring from your mouth. And you take
Cute forest bear.
a big swipe with your claws and leave these 3 kind of claw marks across the chest of this second
I like
one. As blood he's starting to look like he's in a bit of trouble, but he's still standing. Next is Tiny.
Let's go for
Let me get
another
disadvantage
attack.
on this one.
I do, yeah. So another attack on number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That was cocked, was it?
It was cocked.
Yeah. Right, so that's a 10.
Was it?
And
It was cocked. It was cocked on a very shit
Just
number.
the way he
wasn't
said
it?
it, like he was hoping.
Oh yeah, it definitely was.
It got caught in the corner. Yeah.
That was it's like there.
15 to hit number 1.
That hits.
Oh, finally.
Wait, what was your first roll?
I got 14 in the 10, but it's plus 5, so.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, okay.
yeah.
Right, sorry.
So 2d6 plus 5, because I'm raging.
Shaken
Still let you
as well,
know, bud.
It's attached to the table.
yeah.
9 damage.
The way to not do
9
that.
9
damage.
bludgeoning.
What's that?
The camera's attached to the table, so any little tiny knock and
The camera
it's
shakes.
exaggerated.
It
Yeah.
needs to go somewhere else.
Yeah, attached to something different.
Yeah.
Okay, so you swing your maul down and give him a good old whack into the shoulder, and it kind of you hear a click as his shoulder clicks out of place. He grabs it and slaps it back in. These guys looking like he's on his last leg now.
Couldn't finish him off.
Is that the end of your go?
Yeah, it's going to have to be the end.
Next is number. Is there any? Yeah, they are. Number 6 is going to try and hit Tiny with a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's cocked.
Are you sure it's cocked?
Sure.
That's cocked.
Put a camera over
Well,
there.
it was a decent number, so that's 6 damage, 6 slashing. Yeah, and
You got like some secret weapon to get all that.
next
No, I just have relentless endurance.
is
So I get back up.
number 4's going to try and hit Balmort after he's just got a big slap across his chest from him. And he gets a nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Is that the first nat 20 of the night?
He's had 2.
On an attack roll, it is.
attack
We've had it
roll.
on ability checks at least once, if not 3 times.
So that's 9 damage.
Not
9
twice.
damage.
9 slashing.
Slashing damage, excellent. So my forest bear just dies, wobbles away,
Yeah.
and I come back.
Oh,
And I took 1 hit point.
2 health bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jewish.
Jewish
So
race
yeah,
flat.
the pirate pulls out with his scimitar, slashes down onto you. And obviously, because you're a big bear and you're not very agile, he just manages to cut straight into your neck as blood starts to pour everywhere. Slowly, the fur starts to disappear into scales, and you see a little bit of a wound left over onto your dragon scale skins.
Excellent.
Does that make sense? Yeah, why not? So next we're back round to Taryn.
Okay. Now, it doesn't matter that I've been doing it out of whack because I only get 1 spell slot level 1, I thought it was 2. So, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, I continue to wail upon the hex.
Wheel of a time.
What's his name, by the way? Do we know?
Do we even know his name? No, we even spoke to him. You just threw us.
Nat 20, boys!
What's that with your
Longsword.
longsword?
On the
Not
guy's
his short
nearly
sword.
dead.
The guy's nearly
He's
dead.
near enough dead.
Just to finish him off,
Decapitated.
Nice.
I take so 2d10
Well,
plus 5.
D10.
1d10 longsword, yeah.
It's not a D8.
No.
Roll for deception.
Is he telling the truth?
You might be right. I just thought it meant it was a D8.
I ain't got a clue. I was more. Pressure on me, yeah. Longsword, 1.
That's too loud.
1D8.
Longsword is?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's alright. We'll call it. We'll rack on it, but it's fine.
Oops. What's 1d10 then?
Glaive, halberd, pike,
Where the fuck about that from?
crossbow.
You read on your character sheet and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. It's alright. Just turn it to 8 and going forward.
So that was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
10s. Roll 2D8.
Oh, fuck. I thought you said retconning.
Yeah, get rid of it.
What, sorry, what
Retcon.
word did you say? Retcon?
Retcon.
I don't understand what that means.
Just get rid of it. It's fine.
Okay. Is it just made a word? I don't know
No,
all
it
that.
means like cancelling out what's gone before, but it's fine.
Okay.
I meant more. We won't retcon it.
Yeah, otherwise we'd have to go back and
Yeah.
work out what rolls and.
Yeah, oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, right.
But we'll just go for now. But we know this guy's pretty much gone, so I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
2d8's going to kill him.
Well, that's very unlucky.
That's even more.
Yeah.
So, we're only plus
Fuck
5.
Okay. Yep. He's dead. How do you want to do this?
Ah! So, as I draw the longsword, noticing that he's weakened by the hex, I bring the longsword down diagonally across his neck, and into his mind is in the voice of Infernal from the Hex Blade's Curse.
Nice.
This is you, dead. Bring down the sword and chop him straight down the neck in diagonal fashion, taking his armour at the same time. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so as kind of the top half of his body just kind of slowly slides off as 2 pieces fall to the floor and blood starts to go everywhere.
As that happens, a visual aura sort of appears around the body and sort of, not enters me, that's a bit weird, but like
Oh.
dissipates around me, and at that point, I regain 5 health.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's decent. Nice.
Is that the armour?
No, that's my that's the Hexblade's Curse. If your target dies, you get your.
Okay, so are you
4
doing
health
anything else, or?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. So next is.
So you need to be.
One needs to be Fletcher.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, cheers.
He's gone.
Awesome.
Next is Wizzy.
Oh, by the way, just for the party, you've noticed that I am somehow speaking in a language that's not familiar to you as well.
How do we know?
Because the language that I'm speaking in is not familiar.
Casting spells and that.
How do you know what language we can speak though to know?
Yeah,
like-
good point.
Oh yeah, well,
That makes sense. I might be able to speak it.
That's
You notice that
He's talking in a different language,
I
and in a language that
Do I know the language? Or?
don't know, it's on your character sheet. Did you pick it?
Sorry, what? I don't know what language it was then.
Infernal.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that's the name. That's
See you later, mate.
I don't.
Get some mark assistance.
anyone speaking infernal? No.
No, sound.
Right, it's my go, is it?
Yes.
Cool. It's just gonna be sort of business as usual,
It's
really.
£5 to exit the VIP lounge, please.
But the amount of times we've been in and out.
I'm the only one here. It's my VIP. We call it the Wiz IP Lounge. Right.
Wiz IP, right.
Yeah. Right. I'm targeting number 8 with Firebolt.
Okay.
9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Then I'm gonna go back in here.
So yeah, as you step around the corner and you unleash your firebolt, it unfortunately just goes wide, goes into the wood and kind of smoulders the wooden floor a little bit.
I'm actually a bit happy about that, to be honest.
Okay, fair play.
Yeah.
So
Give me a bit of bonus.
Is that's it done now, yeah?
Yeah, that's it. That's done.
The one
So-
that they have to make a save, or one that you have to make an attack for.
Right, so I presume that's a attack. If it doesn't say it's a save, it's an attack.
Yeah, presume. Yeah. It's
Sure, go.
Mine. I'm going to do poison spray
Okay.
on 4.
Yep.
I presume I was just saying I have to roll for this, don't I?
As a
Because
guide.
it's like I'm not familiar with the spells.
No, it's a saving throw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so they always take damage, but it's just whether it's halved or not.
Oh yeah, Constitution saving. Sorry, yeah.
So what's the DC will be your spell DC, which is 12, isn't it?
Yeah. Spell DC, yeah, 12.
Okay. Right. So who are you doing it against?
Number 4.
Okay. They rolled a nat 20, so you still take half the damage.
Yeah.
But
I didn't think you did with poison spray. I only said because it was a spell I was looking at. I thought that one was an all or nothing.
That was a 4.
you're not thinking of the acid one. There's an acid one as well.
I
Is it
might
an
be
all or
getting-
nothing? Sorry, is it an all or nothing?
I haven't got. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't got to pick.
No, I think you might be right. Yeah, no, it is an all or nothing, so you take no damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, no, you are right. I just didn't read the second half of the card. I just saw
There's a
it on
couple
saving
that
throw.
I looked at where they're saving throws, but they're all or nothing saving throws.
Right, I see. Yeah. Okay, so is that your go done?
Yes.
Okay. Next is Tiny.
Okay, I'm going to swing at number 6. And that's only 10.
Okay, yeah, that misses unfortunately.
Jesus Christ, this die is rubbish.
You need to learn to learn to use your maul properly, will you?
I know, yeah. Magnus did not teach me well.
Start
Next.
with a different number on top.
Is
And then slide it.
Yeah,
again-
just sort of loaded dice.
number 6 is going to try and take a swing at Taran with a nat 20.
Okay. He takes 5 as well.
Okay, so 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Okay.
And he takes 5 as well. That was number, what was it, number 6? Okay. Takes how many, sorry? 5.
And I took 8.
You took 8.
11 minus 8.
3.
Thank you, boys.
And the second one's going to try, and number 4's going to try and hit Belmont. That's when.
Oh, that's not the dice that I got you, is it?
It is.
You that dice.
That's 9 damage.
Yeah, I'm gone.
You're conscious?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the first one takes a swipe at Taran, and upon seeing his captain die, he takes a stab into the shoulder, and you can see blood starts to pour from Taran's shoulder. Second one, upon seeing his mate, who's got a chunk bit out of him, and the slash wounds on his chest, he just takes a raging swipe at you, and manages to cut you down. So you fall unconscious. Next is Taran.
Where is he, by the way? Oh, fuck. Okay. I'd like to.
We should be able to finish these guys off pretty quick.
Yeah, we
I'm
should.
feeling confident we'll be okay.
I'd like to drink my potion of healing, please.
Oh. Is that an action or a bonus?
It's an action.
Yeah.
So it's 2d4 plus 4
2d4 plus 2.
plus 2.
Yeah.
Just get that one out for the sake of it. So 2d4 plus 2, which Which is 5, 6, 7.
Not bad.
7. Against number 6.
No,
That's
no,
a help. That's a heal.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't concentrating. I was looking at stuff on there.
But you
Yes.
healed number 6.
But also that too.
Nice. Do his bonus action or anything, or
Nope.
okay, Wizzy.
I'm just gonna. What's everyone think we're gonna do?
Pop
Come out of the VIP area.
Yep.
Yeah. Can I just sort of like see what people are looking like? Obviously, numbers 8, 6, and 4. Is that allowed? Doesn't take a pack action or anything. Just have a quick.
Shit, number 8's live.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do an action with him last time.
Oh,
Oh
cool.
well, it's done now.
He's the only one I've been attacking.
must be
I
dead
attacked
then.
number 1 once, and then they've all been at number 8.
Yeah. So number 4 is looking hurt. Number 6 is probably looking about the same condition. Like they're taking a wound, but they're still standing. Number 8 is looking like he's a bad sneeze away from death.
Okay, I'll sneeze on him then.
Okay.
With firebolt.
Make a Constitution saving
Your
throw.
acid breath did more damage than
Fireball.
than you could possibly
It's
imagine.
ridiculous.
23.
Don't know why I have
23
do
to
that
hit.
much as if I
Yeah,
correct.
23 to hit.
Yeah,
That's
that
fine.
hits.
5d6 in total then. Plus me 2, plus me 3.
4 damage, fire.
Against number 8 was this?
Against number 8.
Yep, he's dead.
Nice one. A ball of flame.
So this ball of flame smashes into him and he screams as he falls down to the floor dead. Do anything else?
Of course I am.
Usual. So next is make a death saving throw.
That's 3.
That's a fail. So next is Tiny.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Number 6, gonna get the maul to the face, and he is getting it this
All
time.
that work for me, character.
Is that cocked or?
That is a cock, yeah.
That's literally a cock.
Oh, okay. What are you two doing over the table like that?
This is literally a cock.
It's the smiling balls.
Not wearing trousers, I'll tell you that much.
That's 21.
Yeah, that
It's like being a newsreader, isn't it?
yeah.
That's 6 plus 5.
It's
That's
number
11.
what?
Number 6.
Yeah, but he's dead.
Hey.
Nice.
I can kill someone.
Big maul to the skull just caves in and brain matter goes everywhere.
What turn are we on anyway by now?
That's your 5th turn,
5th turn. Oh, that's not too good.
unless I've missed any, which I might have done.
Are you keeping
Do
track
it
of concentration or?
I only have a minute, so 10 rounds of rage. So that's it.
So next is so number 4. Is there anyone left? He's going to
There's
turn
only
to
me,
Tiny
What's that in the corner?
and gets that one.
Scream.
Misses.
Fair enough.
Where are you looking? Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Just noticed it now. Oh,
Yeah, the
wait, that
screen.
way.
It's weird because I was looking on that one.
No, fair play.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he misses.
Okay.
Next, we're back round to Taran.
There's only one guy left, mate.
The only one guy left. Let's finish him then.
Finish him.
I'll move to. Oh, there's a bit of a problem here though. I mean, it might be fine.
You
stand
can
on
stand
that.
over them. I can move them
Over
off
the
board.
table. Oh no.
Oh,
right,
the
okay.
table, right.
If I
Sorry.
was just to stand, no, I'll move around the table. It's no big deal. And then aim a. Actually, no. For the sake of it, for being there,
Yeah.
I'll Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Which is a 1d10.
Yeah.
Oh. 9 to hit.
Yeah, misses.
Okay.
Next is
And then I will move around to him.
okay. Wizzy. Same again.
I was just assessing the situation. Yeah, why not?
I'll just
After all that assessing of the situations.
Yeah, so I won't do the same again because I'll do it on number 4. But other than that, same again.
Okay.
9.
9 misses, unfortunately.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Make a death saving throw.
3 again.
3. Uh-oh.
For fuck's sake.
You'll kill him by the time this round's over.
Yeah, you've just all missed.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not there.
Barrymore is on his last legs. Tiny, it's your go.
Fuck's sake.
Right, I'm gonna have to smack the guy with the maul.
Okay.
I would come and save you, but I'm still raging, so you're not in my mind at the minute. 14.
Hits.
This could be him gone. That's 4 plus 5, so that's 9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just keep caving his head in with the maul and just
Oh
keep
my
going.
God.
Bam!
Smash him in. Right, combat so what do you want to do?
Save him! Yes! Save him! Save him!
I'm going to leave the VIP area.
Okay.
Are you sure?
I'll administer the potion
I
straight
think
to his
go back
mouth forcefully.
Okay.
Thank you. He picks it out of my pocket. And,
Yeah.
And then as you do with like a small child, because he's
So
a small
roll
child.
the healing.
How do I roll it?
2d4.
Does that bring me
You brings you back.
With the health that you get as well.
from this?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought you had to do
okay.
that hours for you roll the dice to say the number
Yeah,
of
no,
hours.
That's only if you stabilise them.
No, it was,
Yeah, we did.
it's
We
plus
did.
2 on it as
Back
well,
with
so,
health.
so I'll come back with 4 then. That's right.
Come back with 4 overall.
health.
Well, waste of
Oh.
50 gold.
I know, yeah. Hey, to be fair, we didn't
Yeah,
buy
but
it.
I don't think it was.
I did. And he bought his as
That's
well.
what I'm saying, if we didn't buy it.
Oh, if we
yeah.
didn't buy it, I thought we
Bless
didn't buy
you.
it. Bless
Yeah,
you.
it's a good job you went there first.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was.
So,
I'm going to calm myself down.
as
No longer
everyone's
I
Everyone's
stroked tiny
chilled
on his head.
Alan from behind the bar sort of pipes up and says, where's my other character sheet? It's a weird thing for him to say, but that's what he says. Schooner! Oh, he hasn't got a gruff voice like that. Schooner, clear up this mess. And the half-ogre lady from the door steps over and starts piling the bodies on her shoulder.
Does anything fall out of the bodies as
I was just
that?
about to say that, like, can we not have a look at the
Is there a
big boss guy?
jingle jangle change in the pocket?
So you okay? You want to try and stop the half?
No,
ogre
just I just want to look for the if there's the big guy's got anything.
Yeah, that's what
the
I was
main
saying.
dude.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's investigation check.
Sorry, boys, it's in that one.
Why don't you two swap dice?
I know, yeah.
Because, yeah, it's the
Dice
dice.
can use that one.
That is such a shame. Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
something
find anything,
dead good at it,
unfortunately.
I'm just going to ask Schooner.
This one really good.
And as Schooner picks him up, this pouch falls out and she picks it up. You can hear the rattle of many different nice things inside as she puts it in her pocket.
Oh,
Whoa! Did you just do that, my dear? After all that we've done from here, this just belongs to us.
Payment! And she points at the big acid mark on the floor that's melting the wood. And she points at the fire that's currently burning the floor.
Half, and it's yours.
Mine!
Half.
Mine!
I'll help clean this up for half.
Mine!
Okay.
She just carries on chucking the bodies over her
Eldritch
shoulder.
Blast. No, I'm joking.
I don't think I want to take on these guys.
Can I go upstairs
I
and
was
see
gonna say
Therese?
going
I want
upstairs.
to make sure she's not
Keep
trying
going,
to
keep
sneak
going,
any
keep
sneaky business.
So you just gonna head up straight
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, actually, why was because
I want me
yeah.
2 gold back.
Yeah,
To be honest, that's exactly the first thing I was going to say. 2 gold.
You all go in or just
I'm going as well, so.
Yeah.
Jay?
Yeah.
Taryn, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, we'll assume that Balmot's going as well. Okay, so you head upstairs.
Flick him over.
We don't,
Yeah, that's
so
fine. Just shook them off. No worries. In fact, we'll move to just this for now.
Okay.
Sweet. So yeah, as you walk upstairs, you see that she's now sat at the table, one of the big
Oh,
tables.
she's not disappeared then.
Right.
No.
I'm going to walk straight up to her and say, 2 gold, please.
You killed him, have you?
2 gold, please.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, the
Yes.
deed is done.
All right. She gives the 2 gold, but very pointedly gives it to you instead of you. Pleasure doing business with you.
2 gold.
So
I've got the 2 gold.
Yeah.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to soil her clothes again.
okay.
You know we need this one for information.
Well,
I don't give a shit. She's pissed me off.
to be fair,
I did think
Wizzy,
about using the dagger.
to be fair, I did put the killing blow on the guy. So
So she stands up. She
Your
draws
card,
a
Mark.
sword.
Yeah,
well.
these 2 gold.
get me 2 gold out. I've got nothing. That's silver.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's platinum green. All right. Yeah. Sorry.
She stands up, pulls a sword, aims it at you. What's your problem?
What's your fucking problem?
Hey, take your gold back. Take your gold. It's fine. It's fine. It was just
She
a
looks over to the group that were with her and she says, "Should we take this outside?"
You weren't man enough to fight those down there.
Why fight yourself when you can get somebody else to do it for you?
I'd like to say I'm not with this.
Yeah,
this
I'm
halfling
not.
here. He's
I
on his
don't
own.
have anything to do with this.
He was a wig maker. We were doing other things.
Yeah, I'm a wig maker. You're a prick.
Stand down, or take it outside.
Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Okay, you got your gold back. You got your gold back. We did your deed. We did your whatever you needed us to do. Now,
Calm your dog.
let's us talk. There's no dog there. It's a wig maker. We'll talk.
Does he make dog wigs?
we will talk. We will talk now.
Alright, now you're speaking my language.
Speak infernal.
I know, yeah.
As a matter of fact,
It would actually be good if she started talking infernal.
It would be funny actually.
genuine representation of Infernal.
So, the deed is done. The mess has been made. Actually, we made quite a lot of mess thanks to my friend Druid here. Tell me, where do we need to go to find these cultists, the deathly three?
Free death. Definitely. Yeah.
The death free.
The death free. The death free.
You can't hear very well.
Dead threes to
The dead three.
usually use.
Okay.
So, several blocks northwest of here is a public bathhouse, a walled garden and frolicking nymphs.
You
carved
sound like
into
you're reading
the
off a script there, madam.
Well, I was just reading my notes that I wrote in this journal when I saw it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Followers of the Dead Three have been seen coming and going from this bathhouse, and I'm told there's a secret door inside that leads to a dungeon. That's where the killers are hiding.
What was the name of the bathhouse, sorry?
She's in Southern now. She didn't say, but she can tell you if you ask her.
What is this bathhouse called? May I ask?
Well,
Just finding that now.
it's called something.
Really funny.
And if you could also point it out on the magic map we have, that would be beautiful.
Magic map. I love the magic map.
Okay, so this house go around today. No. Fuck.
Okay, it's called.
World War III.
It's called the Hissing Stones, and I can put it out on your map for you, no problem. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's the menu.
What was it, this bathhouse, sorry?
There's a secret.
Got another penny stick again.
Yeah, sorry, it's taking a minute to load the map because there's so many things in it. Let me just find this and then we'll have that conversation.
Hissing Stones.
I must have missed one here. What we had in here now?
The bathhouse.
Bathhouse.
Yeah, the Hissing Stones. This is where,
Is this where the god people are?
yeah, God botherers.
Yeah.
They're,
God bothers, the God touches. Hey, I'm a God toucher. Don't know, I was touched
Mark
by
on your
that.
map, it's just about there. On the other side of the town, city.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh shit,
Sea
there's a
tower.
sea tower. Okay.
I think it's that one anyway. She just in the thing it just says bathhouse, but yeah, it's there. Why not? Yeah, so there's a secret dungeon underneath the secret door. That's where they've been seen.
Secret door in the bathhouse.
How do we locate the secret door?
No idea. It wasn't me who saw it. It's just what I've heard through the guild.
And who was seen there? Sorry, you said they were seen there. Who?
The cultists.
The cultists were
Dead
seen
Three,
there.
yeah.
Going through this door.
Yeah.
Did we get XP for that last battle?
Yes. Good call.
And what for all the things that we've done?
So
Would you get them for more things than just
yeah,
kill
but
enemies?
there's nothing. There's not really like done any lock picking or anything like that. It's just buying shit. So you get 250 for the captain. Sorry, 450.
450. Ooh, nice.
And then what's 7 times 25? Look at you.
I got a clue.
100.
Come on, this is your job for a while.
I don't do mental arithmetic.
7 times how many?
175.
So,
175.
yeah, around 625 XP then.
Okay. How much?
What's the first boundary for level 3?
300. It's the first.
Oh,
so
shit.
we've leveled up.
So you've leveled up.
Yeah.
Really?
What's the second boundary?
Well, this gets
900,
fucking
I think.
interesting,
I think
doesn't
it is
it?
900.
But you, as we said, with the rule with
Long
leveling
rest.
up is
We'll
that
do it next.
it will always be at the end of the session.
Oh,
so
right, okay.
you might pass it now, but you won't be leveled up until
Next.
next time.
Fair.
Yeah, 900 for the second one. It's 2,700. That's a big jump.
Yeah, it's exponential, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it exponential? Is it?
Yeah, because like the jump from like 19 to 20 is like 50,000.
Yeah, it's 300, then 600, then like 1800.
So what's it for level 3?
Level 3 is 900.
900.
So we're not far off that already.
Cool.
Might be worth making your level 3 character ready.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I'm wondering if that
It's level 3
is
where
supposed
it
to be
gets-
shared out between you then, because that does seem like a
That
big.
seems very, very
Yeah, yeah. I'll have a look at it at the end anyway, and
Yeah.
I'll message you about it after the
Yeah,
session.
Assume regards will just start next week.
Definitely next time
Level
it starts level 2 either way.
So we should be on. We have got 625 experience, but if it changes,
You're
just
going
let
to
us know.
clarify.
Okay, so yeah, so anybody want to say anything else?
Just quickly, my friend,
Yeah.
the Sickle Man. I know it's folklore and tales of civilians, but do you know much about the murders that have been going on?
Yeah. I mean, amongst my people, the general word is that it's not a man, it's many.
Many.
It's the. I think you're going in the right direction. I think it's the we
You think they're tied together?
think it's the cultists who've done it, but we've not really looked that much into it.
Okay.
Couple of questions for you.
Yeah.
So the person who found the secret door, you said you know them, but you don't know where the door is yourself.
It's somewhere in the bathhouse. The bathhouse isn't that big, I'm sure. It's one of the statues.
And what if we wanted to contact the guild? How would we go about that, or would we be allowed to?
No. If the guild knew I was speaking to you like this on behalf of Captain Zodge, I'd be killed.
The guild being the Flaming Fist, by the way.
No.
Maybe I'll
The
tell
guild
him.
is like the thieves guild, basically.
Oh.
So she's part
Just
of
say-
it.
Try.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. So I was kind of hoping we could kind
You
of
got
worm
any
away
threats
into
at
the
me?
thieves guild that way.
Just say it.
You part of the guild.
You what?
You part of the Thieves
No.
Guild.
But I was hoping like maybe we could kind of contact them and kind of maybe do some work for the thieves guild, for the guild, you know.
Well, if we've got to do work for the Thieves Guild, that means we've got to do work for the Assassins Guild. And the Fighters Guild.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
The mages, okay.
And the Mages, yeah, we've got to go to the fucking Mage of Winter.
Oh,
I hate that quest
every
line.
time.
Do it all the time.
Yeah, I suppose it's not good doing that then. Although then boots you get the end of it are really good.
Anyway, moving on from Skyrim.
Oh no, I was Oblivion though, I was.
Oh, right.
Carry
Anything else you want to say?
No,
No,
that's
I'm
it.
good man.
That's it from me, I think.
I think we should. Because you need to go at 5, don't you?
Yeah, I've got about 10 minutes of leeway after that.
I'm thinking, should we go to have a long rest because we're all looking a bit wary.
Yes.
And it is going to be the evening now.
We could stay here, couldn't we?
Well, there's that other inn.
I'd like to just to look in every single room. One by one. No. What? Considering we, I mean, is there even anyone in any of these rooms at this point? Did we
There's people in this room.
vacate the tavern when the fighting started?
They're
Not really. Everyone's
Oh,
just
right.
sort of stayed and watched. It's
used
not
to
like
fighting.
a.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
People
Well,
kind of moved out of the way, but watched, and some people cheered. I'd say it's generally like a pastime in Baldur's Gate to have a.
It's not
fight.
like a punch up though, like people died.
people die.
People
Acid.
die every day in the
Melted.
tavern fights. It's
Oh, fair
fucked up, but.
Should we get a room here?
Problem, so.
Sorry?
I was thinking about maybe the Blade and Stars because we were told that was the nice inn and we've not been there. yet.
I
Wizzy's
can't
not
afford
staying.
nice though. I've got 1 gold.
True.
I've got your 1 gold, in fact.
Oh no, yeah, you keep that.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, it's up to the group if.
Wizzy's not going to
To
stay.
be fair,
He's pissed off.
you would know that a normal sort of price for a tavern for an inn, is like a general one is about 5 silver
Right. Okay.
for a night. So
I'm happy to stay
depending if
here.
it's a nice one or not.
I'm happy to stay.
I'm happy to stay here.
We can stay here then.
Wizzy's not staying here, Wizzy's going to stay somewhere else.
Okay.
Just the next nearest place.
So what, you're leaving and you guys are.
No, we need to follow him. He's having a tantrum.
Oh yeah.
Follow him.
I don't like her. I'm not going to.
Is she still here, by the way?
Yeah.
Are you staying the night, my dear? My dear, like I fucking know all
I
of
stay where I want to stay.
Well, in that case, we'll take our leave. We'll go and see the wig maker and make sure he's alright.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay. So how about we stay in the Blade and Stars and since that was it's the next nearest one, isn't it?
Before we do go, sorry, was she here when the elf woman came through the wall and had a sing-song?
She was upstairs.
Did she... Oh, I'll ask her. Did you hear the elf singing earlier?
Yeah, I heard the song. It kind of echoes through the whole place.
Yeah, have you heard that one before?
No, it's a new one. I mean, it come here quite a lot, but never heard that one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was nice.
Do you agree with what's going on with the El Terrell refugees crisis here? Do you agree with that?
Agree in what way?
Do you mind? Are you following the agreement that the city of Baldur's Gate, doesn't really like them all too much?
The way I see it, it's more pockets to pick.
More pockets to pick. So you are a thief, then? I didn't know that.
Well, he explained on the first session that the guild was...
It's not necessarily Thieves Guild.
No, but
it's just, as I say, from your perspective, because of your backstory and what we said happened before the start of the campaign, you've heard of the guild, and as far as you know, they're just like a general underground faction. That's kind of all you really know. You don't know the full ins and outs of it, but...
So, just before I go, there's one of my favourite parts of that song, actually. When it's talking about some things with cloven feet trampling through the infernal shore. It's a great one, that, isn't it? What did you think about that? For the life of me, I can't quite recollect the creatures with cloven feet. So, like, ooze, like horses, maybe, or maybe... What do you think? Have you seen anything like that before?
No idea. I mean... Probably best asking around it. There's an adventurers guild in the town called the
Revengers.
called Eastway Expeditions. Might be worth asking there. They might know more.
Okay, thank you very much.
If you could point that out to us on a map, that would be very helpful as well.
Of course. I will do that.
It's a really good interactive map, mate, by the way.
It is, it's really good.
It's just so slow to load because there's so much going on it.
What's it on?
It's on the streaming platform.
Okay.
Excellent. So Eastway Expeditions.
I'm guessing it's in Eastway, near us now, to be fair.
Yeah.
Could be a good place to start next time, perhaps.
Well, we've got to go to the funeral place as well next time.
Yeah. So...
Let's put it on, hasn't it?
Yeah, Eastway Expeditions there.
Yeah, it's right about there.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, my friend.
So at least the inn is close to where we are.
So
Anyway.
we've got 3 side quests and a main quest at the moment. Awesome.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm starving, so are we calling it there?
Head to Blade and Stars.
I reckon so.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a little
So-
long sleep?
Long sleep.
Long rest. Sorry.
So you're leaving the tavern
Big
to go to the Blade Stars.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you exit the tavern, you
It's
get
going to be big
Roll
fun
this
now.
good. Boss fight.
A dragon swoops down. Oh, hello.
you get a little bit further down the street, and from behind you, you hear Tarina shout, "Hey, wait up!" She's got thugs behind her, weapons drawn. She says, "Leave the wigmaker. Be on your way." I'll leave it there. For next time.
Ooh.
Oh.
Do you know this girl? Oh, he does. The cheeky shit. Excellent. Bit of exposition.
Ah, that now makes sense. Why
Ah.
would being such a twat.
Yeah, I thought he was just being turned.
I thought it was being
I know, since he's been trying to save every penny, I thought it was just thinking of us being I want all my money.
I don't know.
Brilliant, mate. That was fucking quality stuff.
Yeah.
good one.
Good for absolutely good. I know because like the first session's usually just a lot of exposition and a lot of back and a lot of.
I tried
like,
to
story
eliminate
stuff.
as much of that as I could, really.
Yeah.
There was still bits of it, and I could
Eliminate
have done a few
as
bits
much of what, sorry?
exposition, just telling bases of the story and stuff.
Yeah.
But before we go, I just wanted to say the map was taken from, well, it was actually bought from dmsguild.com. I bought the whole pack for the Avernus. So they're very good quality maps, some of them better than others, but and thank you again to Ron Murphy and Jess Griffin for the song, absolutely excellent. I apologise for my crappy accents. Some of them slipped into different things, but
The Welsh are the best one of the Welsh.
Yeah, it just suddenly turned into a Welsh one. That was quite.
Yeah.
Captain George was my favourite, to be fair.
Yeah, he was a good one. He was. He was one of the best ones.
But yes, so thank you guys very much for.
Oh, I don't like being
As
sat there like
usual.
that.
And I assume, well, we'll try and figure out a date. Normally, we're going to try and aim to be on a Wednesday between 6 and 10. Whether that's this Wednesday or a different day, we'll figure it out.
But yeah,
Brilliant.
Cheers.
goodbye.